I'd like to welcome you to the show. Introduce you to me. Hope you like what you see, baby. Like what you see. I would like to welcome you to the show. Introduce you to me. Give me something to talk about. I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight.
Ooh-wee, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Living Room TRT. I am your host, Big Ran, along with my homeboy to my left, Tony Tone.
Hi, the Woody Woo man.
Tony Tone is
Why
in the
you
house.
get
No,
his
hit him
adjustment
again.
together?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, do it again. Tony Tone is in there.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Randy Tone Show. Living Room TRT is in effect. Yo, we got a guest with us tonight.
Yes, sir.
We got a guest. Matter of fact, we're not even gonna call him a guest. We got history with us tonight.
History.
Because we've known this man for so long. You couldn't even believe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. We call him Tab. You call him what you want. Mr. Washington, welcome to the stage. How you been, my brother?
I've been good, man.
Yes,
You
man.
know?
Yes,
Hey,
man.
The nickname is Taboo, but the government name is Isaiah Brown. But everybody on the block call me
Those
Taboo.
for whose memory is still intact.
Yeah, facto. And
I always call him Tab Washington. People just don't know why. But that's all right. I ain't going to let them know.
I don't know why you get the Washington.
The
part.
actor.
Oh, well,
Yeah. But anyway, welcome to the show, my brother.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, man. Just to be back on the block.
I'm
be
just
back
happy
here.
to see you.
Yeah, same
I'm
here.
happy to see you. It's been years.
Shit, I
Very
just
much
go
so.
through memories. we
Yeah,
come through.
man. You see how tall your daughter got? Extremely tall, man. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And getting older.
Let me just run down mine now. I'm just gonna run down mine so you know. So just to let you catch up, because we ain't seen each other in years.
Right.
Okay, you already know Rel is 30.
30?
Rel is 30.
God damn. Word?
Rel is 30.
Wow.
Terrence is gonna be 29.
Nice.
Tamir,
Right.
the one I had with Nikki,
Right.
she's gonna be 17 or 16. She just had a prom.
Right.
Then I got Makai,
Right.
14. That's with Nikki.
Wow.
Right. And then I got two more that I had with a young lady that I live with now.
Right.
By the name of Mama. Her
Right.
real name, I don't want to put it out.
Right.
She don't really. But her name is Mama. A 4-year-old named Michaela.
Right.
And then I got a newborn,
Right.
fat boy, which is Omari.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm still going.
Yeah, I see.
I'm still going.
Make my 10-year-old and 3-year-old like, man.
Nah,
I
but
just started.
it's been a while. Man. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, because I thought you was done after Nikki. Shit,
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too. I can't tell you what happened.
Things happen.
Oh, we know.
Times change.
We know what happened, but you just had one of them nights.
Had a couple of them nights.
Couple of them damn nights.
Heard up.
Yeah, you
Shooting.
ain't lying.
Heard up. You good? You
But
done?
Oh,
The fact that he
careful.
hesitated, B.
Careful.
That's a good question.
Careful.
Yo, you,
One time I heard my granddaughter say to my son, "You know you're a super older brother."
Super older
He
brother.
called it. She said, "Yo, you a super older brother, Dad." So when I saw that, I said, "I don't know. Maybe I better stop."
yeah. I mean, you just want to be old enough to run around with them,
To be honest with you, I am still active. I don't play ball anymore.
Yeah, I mean, not like you could play before.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, you're right. No, I'm not gonna let you
Everybody
sit
served
there.
a position.
I did my job.
Everybody
man.
served a position.
Yeah,
definitely.
Let him
Yeah.
know, Tone. I did my job.
right, so-
I got better. Like I got an offensive game now. I'm not just tall
Lord.
and rebounded. I'm
Here
nice.
we go.
He was my power forward. When we played. I knew Tad was there.
Yeah.
You know what? This is great because back I used to tell people stories about me playing ball back in the day. So now I got two people who could confirm that I
did.
was a baller back in the day.
Yeah. No post up
They
game.
thought
He
you
had a
wasn't-
mean handle
They
though.
thought you wasn't balling.
Yeah, they thought I wasn't a baller.
Listen, I got a story.
Okay.
about my pinky because of him. We up in Katona playing ball, and I'm trying to go to the left. He smacks my hand while I'm on the ball and broke my finger. Literally. He broke my finger. We playing.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, yo. And I look at my pinky and look, it ain't even grow back. Like, look, because of this meat
every
cleaver
time
hand.
So
we
what
get
did
together
y'all
and tell
do?
a ball story, tell
So
that
what
pinky
did y'all
story.
do?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just kept
Nothing,
playing.
he kept playing.
Oh, you kept playing?
Yeah.
you kept
But I
playing.
didn't realize it was broke till I went and I was like, wait. it's broke.
It's not matching up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept playing.
Couldn't even put a pinky ring on nothing. I was like, I'm straight. And it was crazy. The ball was in my hand. He bang, and it then broke.
But I listen. I was going for the ball.
Yeah.
Was
That would have been a foul.
He was under your hand part of the ball policy.
Yeah, you right. I don't know what kind of meat cleavage he got.
I was a baller. I just want everybody to know.
Yeah.
I was a baller. Just so people know, they don't think Big Ran. I was a baller. So when I tell them stories, believe my stories. I was a baller.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, you played ball on baller, but you know, it's all right. We had our time. It is a difference. You knew how to.
Well, y'all still play, so.
Well, yeah,
I have to commend that. For that.
I just don't like treadmills, so I ain't got no choice but that. But I do have a Peloton at home, so I do.
Oh, be careful!
Yeah,
they just had a
what?
Call back on one of the.
I'm good. They can give my money back, but I know it's been working. Shit, I've had it since January 9th.
What is a Peloton?
It's a bike with a big ass screen.
Or the bike?
No, the bike. Not the treadmill. Hell no, I ain't running.
That's what I said.
Where I'm running to?
What's that like?
It's an exercise bike. Yeah, but the shit.
I
like the one that lean. You got the one that lean?
No. That's the other company, Nordic Track, I think.
Nordic Track.
You know about that?
Nah. Listen, but it's the best because I'm a bike guy. I ride my bike. You know, in the summer, I did the All City. I did the All City bike tour, that 40-mile joint. Listen, I got a story. Let me tell you that story real quick, right? So I didn't even sign up. My boy hit me the day before. It was like, yo, I got a ticket. One of my coworkers ain't going because you got to get a ticket to go there. It starts at Staten Island, right? So the night before, I get up with this bad bitch, right? I can curse. Can I curse? Yeah. This
is the Rand and Tone show.
I just wanted to make sure you know.
Can curse.
So I get up with
it ain't for children.
I get up the first time.
Yeah, I get up with this bad bitch, right? Model type, right? We go out because I met her. I met her at this club with her. She was arguing with her boyfriend. So I go to the bathroom. I was like, yo, she's standing there with two chicks arguing with his side joints. So you know me, I'm from the block. I stood right by her. I was like, look, I know what you're going through. I heard about it in the bathroom. Let me get your number. She gave me her number.
A typical horseman, baby.
So we go on this date. We go to this spot. I took it.
Shake my head.
To the spot that had 5 shots of everything for $10 down in the Ville or whatever. So we go there, we drink it, whatever, and then we talking. She was like, yeah, we should just go home and smash. I was like, oh, a word. Mind you, I still had to get up and go to this thing. The next morning. So I'm drunk, she drunk, we walking back to the car, we get it popping, right? When we go back to the house, get back, popping 2 rounds or whatever. Mind you, I have to be at Staten Island at 6 a.m. to ride a bike.
Ride the bike.
I'm so unprepared for this race. But, you know, I had to do what I did. Did what I did. Left her in the crib. Go meet up with my homies in Jersey. We drive through Jersey, Staten Island. Get there. Mind you, I'm on an hour of sleep, if that. All the workout. And I'm
drunk.
Still drunk.
Still drunk.
It was one of the coldest days in May. Like 4 years ago. I get out there, mind you, I got 1 bottle of water. Luckily I wore a hat. I ain't have no gloves. Hell, look, let me tell you, it was 4 of us, right? We all start. We had to wait like 2 hours because they stagger it for everybody else. So we get there, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, shit, all right. We get to like 6th Avenue, 34th Street, right? I'm up there, I'm freezing, hands is freezing. I stopped, had to buy some gloves. I bought these bright yellow gloves. So I'm with the other homies, they strolling. We in Manhattan. I'm like, do y'all understand? It's 40 miles. We got to go through every borough. They strolling. So I left them. I left the crew. I just left them. Took off.
A bike?
They're on a bike.
Oh, okay.
On a bicycle. No, hell no. I never stopped. I went, got through everything. Went down to the FDR on a bike. Had to cross the 59th Street Bridge. That shit is a long ass hell.
That's the joint that they be doing.
Yeah.
Through here.
Yep. Yeah. They only stay in the Bronx for a little bit, which I think is some bullshit. Because you go through Harlem, go across the bridge.
You do come through Longfellow,
You come through. No,
that's not that one.
That's not that one. Okay.
You literally go across from Harlem into right there on 3rd Ave and like 138th, and then you come right back onto the FDR.
Yes, you
do. That's as much as it is in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Just to say that you touched the 5th borough.
Yeah.
Which is not necessary. So you go through that, then you get to Brooklyn. What really killed me was the fucking BQE. When you get up there and it's freezing and the wind is hitting you and you go all the way to the Verrazano.
You had to come through the Brooklyn Bridge and come around up through the tunnel?
Nah, no Brooklyn Bridge. You go FDR, then 59th, then you go into Queens, then you go through Brooklyn, and then Brooklyn to the, what's the name?
Yeah, that Brooklyn. Yeah, coming through that BQE, coming through Queens, it's open
area. Yeah, I left them. I literally, but I did it in like 3 hours and like 20 minutes.
Damn.
And
what do they give y'all? Nothing.
Listen, this is the worst part. Let me tell you the worst part that I wanted to choke. Like if this was a dude, he probably got a punch in the face. Luckily, it was a woman that told me at the end. So you get to the Staten Island, to the Verrazano. I don't know. You driven on the Verrazano before? It's a long ass hill. After I'm at mile,
across the Verrazano.
I'm on mile 38. It's a mile long hill on a bridge that they expect you to go up. So I tapped that. I walked up. Then you go to a mile down. Then you get there, you see the finish line. So you're there. They make you get off your bike. They give you a little bullshit battle. And I'm looking for my car. I don't know nothing about Staten Island. That's probably like my third, fourth time in Staten Island. Don't know what the fuck is going on. So the lady told me, I was like, yo, where's the ferry? I need to get my car. She was like, it's another 3 miles. I said, motherfucker.
And you got a Roger.
I said, what the fuck? No, bro. I was tight. I said, literally. I told her, I was like, ma'am, I'm so glad you're a woman, because if you was a dude, I probably would have punched you in your face right now. Ooh. Why did you make me get off my bike? For a medal? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm trying to get the fuck home.
You could have met that medal at my car.
In fact, you could have mailed me that shit.
Wait, but they have no transportation?
No, you had a bike. And then it started raining. So I'm sitting out there freezing and then had to ride another 3 miles.
With a medal.
Here's the question. Did you go home and you were sure they still got another round in?
But of course I did. I wasn't even tired. Shit. Then she left, and then I was surprised she stayed. I was like, damn. Yo, it was a fun night. I ain't never doing that shit again. I'm straight.
Oh, man. So what's up now, man? Let's talk about your music insight.
Oh.
First thing I want to ask you.
What's up?
I know a lot of people don't know exactly who you are, but you used to do your mentoring.
Oh, no, I still do that.
You still do that?
Yeah, I still do that. Wow. So I work with I volunteer with the Sean Carter Foundation.
Right.
Everybody knows Sean Carter is. That's Hove or whatever. So I volunteered. I've been doing that since 06. So the CEO is my mentor. I met her in 96.
Right.
Listening to a Hove album, and then I was like, yo, when you get your foundation off the ground, I'm about to graduate from undergrad. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me volunteer. So what we do, we take about anywhere between 35, 40 kids on black college tours every year. So they go to 11 schools in 1 week. Wow. So it's like a rock star type on a bus, and I hate being on the bus, but that's worth it, being on the bus for the kids.
How do they get involved?
I mean, it's basically word of mouth. Any kids that are in like juniors or seniors, send them on. All I got to do is let them know.
Send my daughter right to you, too.
Yeah, tell her to come, right? And what happened is we have these orientations that start in September. So one Saturday out of the month, you got to come to the orientations, usually in person in Brooklyn. Right. But we've been doing it virtually. But next year, hopefully, it'll be in person. But you come to Brooklyn, we go over SATs, we go over academic resumes, we go through all of the things that you need to prepare you for, because we're doing this twofold. So by the time you get to the tour, and if you make it through the whole orientation every Saturday, you'd be surprised. We have like 140 kids when we start. And it whittles down because everybody can't keep up with the schedule. It's one Saturday out of the month that you gotta,
How long
be there.
On that Saturday?
It depends, depending on what we go through. We try to make it interesting and quick and everything like that. So everybody that's on the team that are volunteers, everybody has their piece. Okay. I usually do the orientation, sometimes Dress for Success, and we all answer questions and things like that.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah. As if they're on interviews already and things like that.
That's what's up.
That's saying we do interview skills to make sure, like, if they go into the administration and they get called for something or they had an interview with somebody, I do that. So I've been doing that because I really didn't have no guidance. The only reason I went to college is because of a different world. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't care what Bill Cosby did, but William H. Cosby Jr., what he created, bruh, that shit changed my life. I was like, what?
That's right. That's right.
Well, I need to go to college. Best thing I ever did.
I know that's right.
And now when I tell these kids, I tell them all the time, I'm like, yo, I'm 40. I wear the same sneakers you wear. I listen to the same music you do. But the difference is I'm educated and I got a career. There's a difference between a job and a career. So, some listen, some, like, I even got a mentee. Who would have thought? But I let them come to me. And, if they want me to be a part of their life and shit like that. So, I've been doing that. It's been great. I'm going to do that till I can't do it no more.
Because, we've known you for a long time. So I'm going to tell you something, like, for a lot of people to hear you talk,
what's up?
It's like, wow, I didn't know, but we knew. We already knew. We knew
what?
When you were young, what you were going to be. We knew that. We knew that already. You knew that.
I knew. Please put me on. Give me some insight your shit, because I ain't know.
Yeah, we knew.
Listen.
Listen, when a lot of things went left amongst us,
right,
we knew exactly what you were going to do.
You just had a direction that you wouldn't deter from, basically.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, yeah,
and
listen.
very proud of you.
Yeah,
for that.
that was a very
appreciate that.
positive decision, and there's nobody to deter you from where you really want to go, and really where you really want to be, and then it shows.
Let me tell you what keeps me on the straight and narrow, and it always did. I realized there wasn't no pussy in jail. So it ain't make no sense for me to be a thug out here. One, and listen, when I knew I wasn't a thug, I wasn't a fighter. I remember I had a fight with Darnell. I lost. I was like, no, we ain't doing that no more.
We ain't gonna do that no more.
We just knew I wasn't the toughest thing. Like, I'm good. Now I might throw some hands, but now I don't even like get mad. Like, even if I want to argue with somebody, I will have the argument in my head. And be like, damn, I don't really want to say that.
You never really got
What is this gonna sum up to?
Like, yeah, like, this shit ain't gonna do
But you
nothing.
never really got angry like that.
Yeah, because I ain't had no reason to.
You never really got angry.
All I was trying to do was have fun, get drunk, get laid, keep it moving.
Yeah.
I knew weed wasn't for me.
Yeah, a lot of this violence is somebody just think first before they jumped out there and said,
but I tell and it's
it really
usually
ain't that serious.
It's usually the young dudes that I tell all the time. Like, you want to be tough for what? You want to go to jail and be around a nigga 24/7. There is no pussy in jail. If you're heterosexual, jail is not it. You know where you need to go? College. You know all the black women that at? College.
Yeah.
You know where it's at? Like, if you go to college and can't get laid, something wrong.
If you go to college and can't get laid, something
wrong.
is wrong.
Wow.
Something wrong.
You heard it now.
But I'll be honest.
That's part of the entry package.
Like when you when you read it in my book, that's the thing that got me through. When I was in Columbus.
Before we even go, let's get into the book.
Okay, so I wrote a book, and it's called Black Therapy: The Life That Almost Killed Me, because it almost did. So it basically was. I tell everybody like this: when you buy the book, you own all the energy of all the bullshit that I went through, and for my first 35 years from what I seen, neglect, people not being there for me, family turning back on me, homelessness, welfare, being broke, all that stuff that I had to do. Having when I was going to Monroe across the bridge. I only had 2 outfits. I only had two. No, I had 1 pair of sneakers and 2 outfits to go with those 1 pair of sneakers.
I thought you went to.
I went to Monroe, got jumped out of Monroe, and then went to Columbus.
With Columbus,
yeah. Best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I want to say when.
That was enough for me.
I thought you graduated from Columbus.
Yeah, that was enough for me. That's when I knew I wasn't a tough guy. Had a fight with the homie.
Freshman year in Monroe?
Nah, freshman and junior and sophomore year.
And in Monroe High School?
Yeah, Monroe High School.
Who was there at the time?
Nobody was there with me. I don't know, because me and Joy's around the same age. She went somewhere else. No, I was the only one that was over here that went to Monroe.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she went to a Catholic school, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. I know everybody else. Nobody else from the block went to Monroe but me.
After a certain
right, because Teddy and Lamine and everything was younger than me. They went after I already had left. So I was and then I had moved from the block. That's when we moved to 169 in Nelson, and that was that.
That was that.
Yeah. So I decided to write a book because I was on the train one day going to my job at WebMD, and then on this same iPhone, I just put the table of contents together on my iPhone, and then and then everything just started flowing. I still got the same table of contents, everything that I want to write about and read about and everything like that. So last year, I'm sitting there. So when I went to Africa, I was on the plane, flew to Africa. I edited myself on the whole fucking.
Stop. Wait. You're not gonna say you just went to Africa.
He took the 2 train there, right?
Nah, bro,
he took the 2 train and said, you know Africa I'm talking about, right over there. But anyway,
we're going. All right, so
let's just give me a small snippet.
I'm gonna give you a
Africa.
small snippet. All right, so we'll get back to the book.
All right.
I went to one of my homies is Ghanaian. My boy Will. Shout out to Will. He was like, yo, you should always come. This was his second time going back as well. So we went. And then, so what I did was, when you go to Africa, anytime you go, you should always go to 2 or 3 countries if you can do it. Because you can connect, you can catch connecting flights. So I flew to Egypt first. So the first time ever in Africa, flew there dolo. So on the day I had my manuscript, I'm reading the shit. I edited the whole thing because it's a 12-hour flight. Yes, so I slept most of the time, and then I read, and then when I was done, I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I left it there. I was good. Get to Egypt, seeing the pyramids, big as the fucking Empire State Building. Stood on them motherfuckers.
Wow.
Fucking amazing.
Wow.
First time I was ever scared out of my life. Never was scared of the hood. You know why I was scared? Because they got car bombings out there. When you go around this motherfucker, when you come out of the airport, the shit has security. You have to check. It's a checkpoint to leave and a checkpoint in. If they even suspect that your car is full of something else, they're going to light you up.
Wow.
Right? So we go to as soon as I got off the flight, had the tour guide. Damn. He picked me up. He took me straight through.
What I'm sorry. Not
What
the
airline?
country. Yeah, what airline in Africa?
No, I took Egypt Air. You can take many airlines, but I took Egypt Air because they had the best price.
Oh, Egypt Air.
Yeah,
Okay.
Egypt Air. So went there. They feed you up there, give you like 2 or 3 meals. You straight, and then you get down there. So we went there and drove through all the city. It is bizarre. Like it's crazy. Like they don't have stop signs, stop lights, no nothing. They like it ain't a 3-mile highway. You could have 6 lanes. You get it on how you finish. So I'm sitting there bugging
wait.
I'm dead ass serious. You get in how you
get
finish.
in how you
If you need to
If
get
you
picked
can't
up on the
drive
highway,
it.
they will stop on the highway and pick somebody up. He even
What?
picked up one of my guys on the highway, and I was like, "Wait, how did y'all maneuver this?"
What?
Yeah, picked him up.
The horns is beeping and
Yeah,
all that.
everybody go through. They slow that. You can't speed. It's so condensed and like crowded. You can't speed. But then going through, you see certain buildings that have been blown up from like bombings and things like that. But it's once you get to the pyramids,
I know that shit is
that
amazing,
shit
y'all.
changed everything, right? So that was just the first time. I only stayed there for a night. So I was there dolo, out there chilling, went to a hotel, and then what you find out about the hotels, if you're in a cab, they don't let cabs stay idle. You literally have to get in, get there, get the fuck out. Don't sit there, because if the cab sit there, they will light them niggas up, because you see them all with their AKs and all that. They don't play no games with car bombings.
So what do you carry your luggage in the car with you?
No, you just
do
get
you
out.
have time
you get
to
out,
get
yeah.
in the trunk?
No, they give you a good like 2-3 minute. If you sit there long, they will light your ass up. Because they're expecting somebody to possibly blow the building up.
Wow.
Like when I went in, you had to put your luggage through a metal detector just to go in the hotel. Front door, they ain't playing.
They ain't playing.
I was like,
I want to go
bro.
to Africa,
Wow.
man.
Oh yeah, listen, I implore
So
everybody
you
who's
can have
like
a
to
gun,
go.
but you can't have a bomb.
Yeah. I want to go to Africa.
Now the other part. So after this,
I want to go
next
somewhere
day,
where the hotel room could get blown up in the middle of the night.
No. I think everybody should go to Egypt because there's good parts of it that I still want to explore, but I can't stay in Egypt more than one day. I'm more than 2 days. I'm good. But I stayed for one day. The next day I flew to Ghana. Life-changing experience. Greatest fucking thing I ever did in my life because it changed me as a whole person. It's the first time I tell everybody, first time as a black person that I didn't feel like a nigga. First time.
Second time I heard that about Africa.
First time, because when I tell you welcoming, my brother, like they don't look at you no different. Like they say this phrase called akwaba, which means welcome. I heard that everywhere. So first time get there, akwaba, welcome, and it was amazing. So I stayed with my boy at his. So first thing is. Our dollar is so long out there, it's crazy. So every dollar we spend out here is almost $6 it is.
$6. Oh, I'll be oh man.
$6. Oh no, listen.
Oh Lord.
I was there for 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
I spent $1,200.
Oh my God.
On what?
That's beautiful though.
Let me tell you it all.
You know what? He was a shitty guy.
Food, like I was Ubers. I was taking Ubers, so you use your card or whatever, and then when it comes back in US, it'll hit my Citibank account, and then it will be like, all right, your trip is $1.50. Mind you, to them it's SETI, like that's the name of their money out there.
Right.
You get their money, but to us, when it cleared in my account, it was like $1.50.
Okay.
I was paying for everything.
$7-8.
So
Yeah.
you actually can use. I'm sorry. You actually can use your debit card.
Oh
out
yeah,
there?
you can use debit, credit, all that. Like they got Ubers. Uber is the wave. It came to a point because I got tired of hanging around these niggas. I love them, and I went out, hung out a couple of times by myself. I went to the best part of my trip, aside from Bojo Beach, which is the best fucking beach. Like I didn't think the other side of the Atlantic.
Bozo Beach.
Bojo Beach.
Oh, Bojo.
Bojo.
Why they say
BOJO.
Bozo.
Yeah.
OJO.
Well,
On the other side of
something here. Yeah.
I'm learning something too. I said Bojo.
Okay, well, go ahead,
Other
please.
side of the
Like
Atlantic.
you going to somebody Bojo
Yeah,
Beach. He ain't going.
interrupting the
Nah,
Bojo
it's
Beach.
okay. We got time.
You interrupted the Bojo Beach
Yeah.
story. Can we hear
So,
the Bojo Beach?
The Atlantic.
Bojo
So
Beach.
we are from the east side. Atlantic Ocean, we go to the beach,
Right,
Orchard,
right.
whatever, water cold. Long Island,
Not
water cold.
Orchard, Jones, but I understand what you're saying. Go
All
ahead.
water cold all the time.
Right.
You go to I didn't think the other side of the Atlantic on the west side of Africa, the water is fucking warm. I was having so much fun, I forgot it was Christmas. I was on a beach, Christmas 2019, chilling, and I had to realize that, damn, I need to call my motherfucking kids. I was on Bojo Beach having a fucking ball.
He's like, I called the key.
Yeah, having a fucking ball. But the best
I'm
thing
okay.
that changed my whole life, my whole perspective, is going to the slave castles, Elmina and Cape Coast.
Damn.
Listen, because when I went, it was the 400-year anniversary of when we got taken from Africa.
Right.
Right.
So Went there. When I tell you, and I'm not an emotional nigga, but I cried for 2 hours during both tours. You feel the energy when you walk in. They show you everything. Slave dungeons, how big, how many people was in there. Some could stand up, sleep, and then, you know, it wasn't enough room for everybody to lay down at the same time.
Wow.
Right. Then they showed us, we walked through the door of no return, where they went to the boats. It goes out to this beautiful fucking beach.
Yo, where did
Beautiful.
I see that? I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. Beautiful beach. And then you got, like, and the return is we go back through the door. But it was just sitting there because I sat there and I soaked it up. Mind you, and then when you talking about hot, it was 100 degrees in there.
Was that like a package?
No.
Or you
it ain't
just
no
chose
package.
those?
Your only package is your flight, and then you got to find lodging.
How did you choose the things to do?
The one through the homies. Like, I went there dolo. We went to a club, and then I was like, you know what, I want to go. I'm tired of waiting for them. So it was a 3-hour ride. So I went. My homie dropped me off at this bus. I got on the bus. And let me tell you how God works. So I get on the bus. I don't know where I'm going. There ain't no map. There ain't no GPS. So I wind up sitting next.
No signs.
No signs, no nothing. Sit next to this lady and her son. The lady, well, her son gets on. They sitting right next to me. She gets off the bus. I said, wait, you just going to leave your kid right here? So, you know, I go into dad mode like, all right, let me protect the kid. So she gets back on. Wound up talking to her. She was bad. I still follow on WhatsApp. We still talk. And then she was like talking to me. The fact that I spoke to her, I told her where I was going. I took a little nap. She told the dude, and they speak Tree out there. So she told them in their language where I was getting off. So I get off. Still don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I get off. Cab drivers came to me because they knew I was there. I'm an all-American. I had a Hillman jersey on with some shorts, some Jordans, looking American as fuck out there. You know what I'm saying?
So
the homies said Bunny was all on his body.
What?
Especially when he saw them Jordans on his feet.
I was like, what? So I get in.
We coming to this guy.
So the guy take me to Cape Coast. Go in there. You pay. Changed my life, man. Changed my life. When I tell you, it was so heavy on me because we black. Like, we don't know where we came from. And then you see all the countries that stole us, that bought us and stole us. And then when you heard that, like when Michael B. Jordan said in Black Panther, bury me in the ocean, because like my descendants, I didn't want to, it's better to die in the ocean than to be enslaved. Right? That's what and you feel that.
In the ground.
Right. Right. So it was just like, I don't know if I'm saying the quote the right way.
It's like dirt thrown in your face twice.
And you know how fucked up it was that they had their churches. The people who enslaved us and had us under the church was on top of the fucking dungeons.
God.
When they show you. And you go there and I'm sitting there and I'm crying, like bawling, like literally just streaming down. They close the door and let you know exactly, how it felt to be in the dungeon. When you acted up, they put you in this dungeon. You know what I'm saying? So it was a life-changing experience. I had a ball. I came back a whole different person. My life has been different.
Sounds wonderful. Really sounds wonderful.
That don't sound wonderful. That sounds like you.
No, it's a wonderful experience to have an understanding.
Ball, man.
So listen, I wish I could go into detail, maybe off the air. I don't want to go into detail because it might be some females listening that don't want to hear this shit.
Don't
so
understand that.
Yeah. So last year, get back to the book.
Yeah.
So get back to the book. Last year, I was just like, I'm sitting there, like COVID happened. I'm at home. I was like, you know what? Got a little extra bread. Let me see how I can put this out with a publisher. So I found a publisher. They was like, all right, we'll do all this. You get this. We'll put it in book format. Put it on Amazon. I was like, all right, cool. Here's my manuscript. They cleared it. They was like, all right, cool. And then I'm thinking the shit gonna release December last year. Shit came out in September. He was like, it's on Amazon. So I'm on my college tour meeting, and I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, oh shit. And I started crying. And I was like, I can't believe that this shit is on fucking Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
And I tell people, like, this is a long-term play for me. It wasn't something like I needed to do it. Like, I'm not doing it for a money grab. This was strictly for me. Nobody else edited it. Nobody. I let my homie and his wife will read it on their honeymoon. They gave me all the feedback I needed. It was basically me dissecting everything that went on with me.
Question.
What?
Is the fourth floor in the book?
Yeah, definitely. Steve got to be in it. Steve is the fourth floor. Got to be on that. Like, Steve is God bless Steve. Like, Steve is, like, I call him my grandfather. He was like, oh, he's my uncle. He's like, no, that's my grandfather. That's the only nigga that's ever been in my life, my entire life. He died. I was 37. He was 74. Wow. Like, I lived with him for damn near 20 years of my life between Longfellow where we was at on Nelson, and people was like, "Oh, you live with your grandfather." I said, "All right, I'm cool, but I guarantee he good, he's straight." What really fucked me up is that when I moved around the corner, 3 months later he had a stroke, and then he was a vegetable for a year. Then he died. It hurts. It's not my fault, but it makes me feel horrible because of the fact that as soon as I left, 13 years, he ain't have no issues. Then I let my family in. Shit was changing. You know what I'm saying? The whole dynamic was changing. He used to get up, talk to my kids, be there for all them, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I took that away because I wanted to do something good for the family and invest, and so we could have some money. And so I thought, and then the shit hit the fan.
Steve been around a long time.
Yeah.
For those who don't know,
Steven
was
Jackson.
The
He was the mayor of
Longfellow.
Longfellow.
Yeah.
Fact
No,
though.
the mayor on 174th Street.
Fact though.
Nah, I'm gonna say Longfellow.
Longfellow?
I say he was the governor of 174.
Yeah.
He was the mayor of Longfellow, but he had to be the governor of 174.
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely. When you ask Steve moves some shit. Steve can move some shit.
Listen, let me tell you what I loved about
Steve
Steve.
could move
Everybody
some shit.
called Steve and said Steve was slow, Steve was everything. Until I lived with him and I realized something. We was really the slow ones. The way he thought was so, like, just so crazy. Like, the way he could figure things out without even knowing how to read as great as everybody did. But he was just always caring. Steve died with so much dead on the street, you'd have thought he was a hustler from back in the day. You know how many people he gave to and didn't give back?
Yeah. You know what I found real fascinating about him, though?
What's up?
Is the way he used to be able to get blueprints and read
Yeah.
the blueprints.
Facts.
He had
He brought
blueprints
to me
for
plenty
every
blueprints.
store,
Yep.
every building.
Plenty of blueprints.
Oh, that's why I call him the governor of
Yep.
174. Because he the only one that had, he had blueprints for every store, every apartment,
Right.
how it was designed, the way
Right.
it was made. Even back when we was doing what I would do, he would always say,
Many a days.
many a days, he would say, yo, y'all, if something go, y'all should go here.
I had
Take
in
this way.
174th Street
Yeah.
Park. Many
When I-
days he spread maps
Yeah,
out.
Spread
there.
maps out there and let people know. Yeah.
And I didn't know, like, when I was a kid, I couldn't appreciate the brilliance of what he was until I was an adult and I understood.
But you're not the only one, though. I mean, like us too.
Right.
I mean, we was around him just like that too.
Right.
So I know what you're saying.
Right. But
We
I always
all
had
overlooked him.
Right. But I don't think I overlooked him. I just, like, I appreciated him even more after living with him
But
for
you-
that long.
Yeah.
But you
after
did
building
no. But you
better
gotta say you
understanding.
really didn't overlook him because you really looked after Steve when nobody else did.
Right.
And that's the honest truth.
And it's crazy because I remember he had heart surgery once. And this is how I knew
remember
my
that.
love was
I
for
remember
Steve.
that.
When I came in, he was like, and Steve was frail, but he was swole from all the antibiotics and all that. And I broke down and cried. I cried because I was just like, I thought I was losing my man. Like, that was my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even wrote it in the book. Like it was the craziest thing the way he went out, right? A man who walked everywhere, talked everywhere, but he died. He couldn't talk and he couldn't walk because he broke his hip when he fell.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Did he deserve that? But I don't know. I think he was gone and he just lived. His body just held on for as long. But I think he was gone already way before he passed. And then when my mom called me, I was at work. I started crying, and then I had to go, the body. I had to go view the body or whatever. And then just seeing him in that state, and I was just like, I was so happy that he was gone, but I was so hurt because I was like, I felt like I could have did more. So that's why, like, when we had the funeral, like, the day before, you saw those posters that was up on the building. I was out here midnight, posting them up. And I was like, I told everyone at the bottom, if you knew him, you should show up for him. You know how many niggas that didn't show up for him? And I remember, not many people that didn't contribute to anything, didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read his obituary and broke down. I literally almost broke down because I read exactly what it was. And I put it in the book, too. How much, we just hung out. How many girls you done seen me come through, saw them naked. I was like, yeah, walk to the bathroom. Like, yeah, walk. Butt ass nigga. Like, he sleep.
I ain't
What?
gonna lie, that man must have saw more naked ass
Listen.
messing around with. I know he saw, but I'm
Oh.
talking about when
Oh, yeah.
on the 4th floor
Mhm.
and them
there you
horseman
go.
days. Oh my fucking goodness!
And that
man.
was a part of the reason too, because
Oh,
when
my goodness.
he got evicted, he came over to my mom's house. I
Right.
slept on the floor for 2 years and let him sleep on the couch. And I was like, when the building got built, I was like, yo, let's go around the corner, let's get this. Fuck it, let's get the apartment together. And it
Right,
was all
right.
she wrote from there. I grew up so much with him, and it taught me so much because it was a predominantly old elder building. Taught me patience, taught me how to respect my elders even more, and even look out. Even now, I still look out for them. There's older gentlemen in there that I still look out for and take them shopping and all that because that's just how I am. You know what I
I'm
mean?
about to say that's who you became.
Yeah. So I put all this in the book, man. Everything. Even my, little bout that I had when I was 19 when I thought about killing myself. I put that in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in there. And then, of course, I had to, you know, have one chapter that starts out with God Bless DMX with one of the greatest verses ever. It was Brenda, Letitia, Don LaShawn.
Oh, you threw one of those in there?
I threw the whole verse.
Oh,
the whole, every woman that he named in there. And I was like, you know, and then how it goes. So I have a picture section because I always thought that was dope. You know, I kind of stole that from Hov when he had his book, and then he went through a picture section, and Angie Martinez, the help book, and put a picture section. I was like, well, fuck it, let me put a picture section. So I put everything in there, and then I put a gang of pictures with me and women.
Lord have mercy.
But to keep myself from being, you know, sued, I blacked out their faces or whatever, like their eyes, but you could still tell. And then I put some funny ass caption underneath just to let them, you know, like, damn, this was a good night, like this. And then it leads into that wonderful, you know, because I broke down exactly what my drug was. It wasn't weed, it wasn't liquor, it was women. Because I didn't learn.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. We didn't help your addiction at all.
Well, nobody could at that time.
Oh man.
Because when we was on the 4th floor, nigga, I was already 19, 20, and it was I knew. Look. Let me tell you. God bless Jermaine. The quickest I ever got a girl in bed was when we went across. Like, he had a friend there. She brought 2 friends. So I came over.
Always a fat friend.
This one wasn't fat. This one was fat. Took me 45 minutes. 45 minutes. A couple liquor.
Crazy.
And a Joe CD.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this because
A Joe CD. Back when we was using CDs, I still got that CD too.
I always kept my children from when they rapping and stuff. I always tell them what went on that 4th floor.
Right.
Because I always tell Tone I was a little embarrassed about my past. I mean, we did a lot of. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Let me ask you a question. What can you do about the past? You ain't killed nobody.
No.
You ain't hurt nobody.
No.
You had some fun.
But I don't like people to know how I did a lot of things to
Is the statute of limitations up?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the past.
What the fuck? Make some money off of it. Why you think I put the book out? Shit. What the fuck? Man, I sold almost 150 books off of no promotion. Nigga, shit.
Yeah,
I'm about to do an audio book.
I'm not gonna lie, and the only thing I could say
That's
about
crazy.
our time on the 4th floor is we just didn't use the cash wisely.
I understand that.
Because we made bundles.
Yeah.
We use our minds wisely, just period.
No, but I'm saying we were reckless.
But isn't
we
that
were wild? But we
is-
had fun.
But
man.
isn't that the American thing? Like, if you look at, like, the American hustler, like, we would just say from New York, like, you watch Pay in Full.
Yes.
All that money them niggas was
Yes.
getting, and they, like, back when Coke really
Yes.
took off,
Yes.
and then it turned to crack. What? Listen, but
lived.
you understand. But you lived. And
lived.
here's the
We
thing.
lived.
You lived. Near one of y'all went to jail for 20, 30 years.
Yeah, we lived. And
Like,
then we
Benji
got
did
out.
5.
Right.
Like, that's nothing
And he's the
compared
only
to what
one.
they giving
He
now.
was the only one. And Ben Murder did it, maybe about a couple of months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
here's the thing, because let me tell you how this all started. It all started with Jay in the corner,
right.
Benji across the hall with Steve. No,
Right.
with Steve. He was
on
living with
before that.
Steve.
Okay.
Right.
Because remember, Benji he left his mom's and he came home. He had just came home.
Yeah, I
And he
know.
moved
Oh
in
yeah,
with
that's in the
Steve.
book too.
Yep.
No. Let's be real about what the fuck really happened.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
he came home
Right.
after I left my little one. You know, I was ready in the room.
And he
He
took
kicked
the room.
me out.
Yes.
I remember.
I was sleeping on the floor of my mama's house, and then 2 weeks later he let Corey come in.
And then Corey.
Yeah. So let's understand what the
Oh,
fuck it
my
is.
God.
Ain't oh my god, this shit in the book too.
Okay. Okay, so that's what happened.
Right.
And then I moved in across.
That.
I do remember that. And then I moved in across the hall. Now, mind you, we had that corner of that building sewn up. And here was the kicker that
Right.
people didn't understand. In that 4th apartment next
Right.
to Steve
Mhm.
was Miss Vicky. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
That old lady would protect us to the day she fucking died.
Right.
Man. I remember, and I said that to a lot of, Miss Vicky knew everything that was going on because them doors stayed open. Remember we had the kid down the hall, Eric? You
Yeah.
remember Eric?
I think so. I don't know. That's a long
Eric
time
was
ago.
Eric was an original horse. So
Right.
Oh, I don't remember him.
yeah, he was original.
Right.
He was the original 4th. He's the original 4th. So that, oh man. And I
Yeah.
believe
Oh, and Jay in the book too. I put
that's-
Jermaine in there.
that's
Yeah.
good, man.
Cause you got like, all right. So
was-
I tell you why.
Well,
I
did you
put
put
A
him
him
on
lot
the horse
happened
then?
at J House.
No.
On
I
the
didn't
horse?
mention. I didn't mention
Mention
any
none of that?
horseman.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
What I mentioned was in how it didn't like I learned so much because I remember I went with you. I didn't know what a hospice was. I thought it was just we was going to the hospital together. Then when I saw Jay outside, like he had his oxygen, but I was like, all right, he's straight. He gonna get better. And then he died. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, that changed me. Then Ted died. Then I went to Miami one time, and then one of my homies wound up getting pancreatic cancer.
I remember that.
Couldn't go to the bathroom for 2 days.
I remember that. I remember you telling me
I put that in the book. That changed me. It was just like, because my whole motto is this, right? The only thing you can't come back from in life is death. Mm-hmm. That's it. Everything else, that's why I tell motherfuckers is one foot in front of the other. I was broke for a lot of them years. I was in college broke. The only thing my mom helped me do to get through to college was sign a financial aid. Wasn't nobody like Drake said in that, ain't nobody was shooting in the gym. Like you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I was writing all those papers. I was on the train doing all that shit dolo because I knew right now when I took all that negative energy, put it into them papers. Since I turned 35, I broke my life into 2 35s. The first 35 done. The next, like I just turned 5. Then these last 5 years have been great. And where I'm at and where I'm trying to go, that's where I'm going. I'm in control of that. Nobody makes no more decisions for what my life is and my happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
that's real.
But I put Jay in it because death. It was like, damn, he was 33. Like he was young.
He was young.
He was young.
But let's just make this clear for people to understand. He didn't die in no vicious way on the street or nothing like that. He died of something. I mean, which could have been prevented.
Right.
If he would have took his ass to the doctor. I don't want to say, my brother, I love you.
Right.
You know
But
that,
truth is truth. We understand that. You know what I'm saying?
If you would have went to the doctor, he would still be here today.
He would probably be here.
Because he would be the fourth person on this seat right now. Definitely would.
And I miss him. I got the funniest fucking story.
That changed the whole
concept of our whole crew.
Everything would have been different.
Listen, the greatest story I ever had when I worked at UPS. And then they was hiring. We go down there. And I brought Jay with me or whatever, right? So I don't know if Jay had a night before.
You got one of those too?
I know the story.
So we sitting there, right? So Jay's like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, yo, my nigga, what you talking about? It's like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I was like, yo, bathroom's up there. So he goes to the bathroom. So he comes out. He was like, yo, Tab, yo, I gotta go. I said, what? You ain't even finished the shit. He was like, yo, I shitted on myself. I said, what the fuck? Nigga, I was crying.
Really?
Yo,
Why you gotta take the train?
Back to his mom. I love that man.
But he ended up going to his mother's right, on 59th Street.
Yeah. I laughed. We laughed about this shit. Even me and him, we laughed during. Like the shit was hilarious, man.
Oh man.
But he was always like, he was always like a big brother, especially when I was a kid. When our first time living on apartment 4J, like what? You crazy shit. And that was our third stint. Like I lived there 3 separate times. Twice as a kid.
He was everything.
Yeah. It was.
He was everything.
DJ, all that.
He was the first clubhouse to the clubhouse.
Yeah.
He was
Them house parties was epic.
Oh my goodness.
Them house parties are epic.
Him and Mike Nice. Oh man. JB. I always said that, man. I always said if Jay would just
when a party could pop off at any time.
Jay, throw it up there, throw it up there, throw it up there, throw it up there, throw it up there.
Parties? What? Man, I just like.
Him and Fat Man Scoop are best friends.
Yeah.
He loved Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah.
Man. Anything Fat Man Scoop put out, he had that joint.
Yeah. So, I wrote the book. I put it all in there, and it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. Because I was like, I didn't understand how to express all that I was going through and what I felt.
Right.
And then when people read it, they be like, yo, bro, you went through all this? I said, yeah. I was like, nigga, I went bald at 19. Like, I haven't had a hairline since last century. Like, let that, like, I've been bald for more than half of my life. All because of stress as a teenager.
You know what? Yeah. I met you.
Oh, man.
I didn't line when we met.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember Tab was here when he was little. He left and he came back.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know him when he was little.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So you're not the mayor now. I am officially the mayor.
Yeah, you're taking it
of Longfellow because I'm the oldest on Longfellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's back when he was young and spry.
You know. Okay.
Yeah. That's when he had the behind the back move.
Yeah.
Watch yourself, man.
Yeah.
I was clapping on the boards back then.
Yeah, but
We ain't gonna stretch it out.
all that.
I was clapping on. Don't get real. I was clapping.
We ain't never seen that. You know your handles are straight. You had to.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Hey, you throw a hella fine pick.
Oh yeah, definitely. You ain't getting around him. That's Zion Williamson before Zion.
About that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Zion, just without the hops.
Bring a hand clap for that. Give me a hand clap for that. That right there was beautiful, baby. He called me Zion before there was a Zion. That let you know what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that the book is done,
Yeah.
and you got your music career,
Wait.
A&R.
Career.
Well,
I don't even know what to call it. Look, I'm an investor. Okay.
Okay,
What I
but-
did
but-
was
Okay, but you're still discovering the talent.
Yeah, well, no. Actually, let's break it down.
break
I'm
it
not
down.
discovering the talent. I'm just giving the opportunity to any talent,
But
right?
how did you come across this?
I was out in All-Star Weekend last year, the first time ever, right? Go to Chicago, cold as shit. It's like
did
2
say that.
degrees, right? So I meet up with this gentleman by the name of Jay Walton. He goes by MTG, cool dude, whatever. We was just chopping it up, talking business. He's like, yo, take my math, whatever. We'll talk or whatever. So I called him a few months like after that, whatever, and then we was talking about some other investment stuff or whatever. And then he brought this all up to me. First it was invest in my single. So I did that, invested in a single. He put it out. We wait for the numbers to come back. That went live, I think, in December, like early December, whatever. You wait like 3 months and then, see if the returns come. So that's what I'm waiting on. So I've been always interested in investment. I never want to, I don't know if I want to be an entrepreneur, but I like investments. I don't want to own a business. I don't want to have employees just yet. I'm not there yet. I still got a lot more to learn. So it all took him, really just the olive branch. Mind you, this dude, he's young. He's like 28, but he's an artist or whatever. I believe in his talent. So he had a deal with this distribution company. He was like, yo, what we going to do is set you up with your LLC. So I created AAPB LLC for Autumn and Ava. It's Ava and Autumn Peyton Brown, my kids. So put the LLC in their name, got it all. It was approved, all that shit. So every investment I do under my company. So he was like, yo, so since you got your, you serious about this, you got your company or whatever, I'm going to get you this deal with the distribution team, right, where you can sign artists to single deals or to EPs or album deals, however they want to do it, to put their music up. So when they come to me, they sign with me, they don't have to put no money up, they ain't got to do nothing, but if you ready to, put your music out, come to me, we could get it up. So my first single just went live. I was tripping out when I saw my name on Tidal. I was like, what? As one of the, what? And I was like, this shit is dope. Round of applause to that. Seeing my company name, I was like, wait, we on Spotify? And all this? And so after this, I'm going to go, meet up with another artist, talk to those other artists. Like, yo, if you got music, anybody that wants to put some music out and don't want to sign your life away, come to Death Row. No, but come to,
I'm actually going to send some people your way. Actually,
well, send them.
I want to send people your way.
Listen, I got you. I got the paperwork here. I can show you the contract and all that. I'm about to show, send to the.
Once we finish here, I want you to teach me how to do the LLC for
yeah,
this. Right?
Definitely.
That's what I want.
That's what the contract look like. It just spells out everything. Percentage splits. You don't give up no rights of anything. Your music, you own it. Everything like that. It goes up, and then when you make
just
money,
get a percentage.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is similar to the thing you wanted to do with the T-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you just put your designs out there and you don't put no money up. You only make money off of the production of the T-shirt.
Right.
And then the whole thing is
talking about doing that too.
If you already got a fan base and you want to put your music up, the marketing is easy from there. You know what I'm saying? You can keep that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just tell them this is what it would be. Like I got other copies or whatever.
So basically, what you do is just basically skip distribution.
No, I don't. I'm helping them get the distribution. I'm the plug. I'm the plug. I'm just getting you right there, and then whatever. Once your joint gets on,
but you only doing that for music. You're not doing that for.
It could be music for videos. Like I was saying for y'all your intro. Why y'all ain't got that online? Do y'all own the rights to y'all?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's somebody who did a song, and we actually like the song.
Right.
But we can get I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind releasing anything.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving him a percentage of anything.
So then, there you go.
Hook him up too. I mean, everybody.
Put that up, and then that could be your theme song, and be like, "Yo, check our theme song, official theme song on Tidal. Send the link over. It's a digital age now. So now instead of you going in, I'm not giving you no upfront money. You're not putting up no upfront money. You ain't signing nothing away. All you're doing is signing a single deal. If you make money, we make money. And all I'm doing is investment. That's all I'm doing.
For anybody to buy.
It's like a lawyer with no degree. If you make money, I make money.
Right.
That's right.
And then there it is. And then the threshold in your account, like for your music, if you make more than $250, then you could withdraw that money.
Okay, I want to bring out one of your secrets that a lot of people don't know too.
What's up?
That you're definitely a Wall Street baby.
Who? I don't know what a Wall Street baby.
I'm going to say why I'm saying what I'm saying. Everybody relax.
He's been getting country on me last couple of years.
The reason why I say that is because they don't know that you play financially, that you do marketing. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, like I realized this, right? On a couple of my interviews, that asked me like, so what's your talent? I said, look, I don't sing real well. I don't got a wicked jump shot. I don't rap and that. But I knew what my talent was communications. So when I was in college, I took this one class. It was called a voice and diction class, where it helps you with your THs and your ask from ask, all that other shit and all that. And I realized this was me. And then when I did presentations, I was never nervous. I might sweat a little bit, but I was never nervous. As long as I was prepared, that was it. So I went to school first. I went to BMCC. Shout out to them. Got my associates there in computer operations. I thought I wanted to be a tech guy. I wanted to be that. And I was like, yo, this shit is boring. I can't just do this. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just go figure out what else I want to do. I tried going into sports broadcasting when I went to...
I remember that.
And when I was in Harlem at City College. And then they ran out of classes for my night courses. I mean, and then because I had I was living on my own, and then I had rent. I couldn't go to day classes or whatever, right?
Oh, okay.
And then I went to Mercy College. Found out that I could do an accelerated 2-year degree for corporate communications. So now I merged both of the two. I merged marketing, advertising, all of that with my digital degree, corporate communication. So over the years, I've been building up, and then building up different, skills and things like that from a technical side, so I could do it all. I basically can run any website, run any email marketing campaign at this, that, and third. So now that I'm doing this, and now I have I have the plug through the distribution. I have the marketing channel. If I have the artist, so now I can put everything on. And now I got, proof that this music is going to the platforms. I got that first single that's up. So now I can put on my own website for AAPB. Be like, yo, look me up. This is what we got. Holla at me for distribution. That's the goal. And then you got to do your own marketing. So we just did our own, we paid for some blog spots or whatever. We put up $500. I put up half of it because I'm like, y'all want, you make money, I make money.
You see me listening?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I want that.
And then you out there.
Because you're able to, after you do that, you're able to I like the way you do that. That sounds very clever.
Yeah, and all I want to do is invest. Like, I'm inspired by the niggas that invest. Like, we just had one of the most classic events with Hov and Nas in a video together for the first time in all of our hip-hop lives.
Yeah.
And what they talking about on it.
Yeah.
Like what Nas said, he's the Scarface cryptocurrency, something like the cryptocurrency. But
he said a line that made Nas go back and rewrite.
Yeah.
He said, I forgot the line.
Oh no, he said I saw the video. He was like,
I forgot what he said.
I got a circular, what was it? Circular like ice on my Asian something, like Asian whiskey, some shit he said.
Something he said something made Nas say I had to go back and rewrite my verse. Because I see he said Hov came but I just gotta ask a question. What's with the hairstyle, man?
What? Oh, nah, that's a Basquiat look.
Yeah.
Like John
Michael Basquiat.
Yeah. I mean, he's been inspired by him. You see that big ass fucking $1 million piece?
Yes, he did.
His family just took a picture in front of.
Yes.
Yeah, he's inspired by it. That nigga moved culture. Like
he does.
He moved culture. Like he's 51. Still putting out bars. I told niggas when I heard this shit, I said, if your bars don't make me move to where I want to replay it, like you ain't doing something in rap. You a rapper. You ain't a lyricist. You ain't a true artist. Everybody can do this. And I mean, yeah,
right.
And hey, it all the same. I can make it. I can hum on a beat and still go platinum because everybody's dumbing it down. But then when you get to the real niggas that can do it, and that's a keen talent to have that, to where you could give knowledge and still put out bangers.
Okay, now I have a question for you.
What's up?
Now that you said that if the lyrics don't move you,
right?
What happens if you have an artist that has music that doesn't move you? And
if he believes in it,
yes.
And you ready to market it and put it out there, and you think it's gonna go, because some of the music if it's gonna hit as far as a party goes.
So, but I'm saying to you, as a
no, I'm gonna put it out.
You still gonna take?
I'm gonna put it out. It ain't a label. I'm about
He
this
don't
check.
lose.
I'm about this bag.
No, he don't lose. I know he don't lose, but his thought was if your lyrics don't move me,
right. From my hip hop historian,
Right.
Okay.
Not
but
from
if you
my
are
business.
an artist,
Yeah.
it could be hip hop, country, whatever. If you want to
you
put this shit out,
that
I'm
with your
putting it
business.
out.
you motherfucking right. Because Green ain't got no goddamn like.
I ain't
they-
mad at you.
Because if
man.
you feel it and it might make some money, because I don't
Like, look
feel
at Old
it, you
Town
still
Road.
get paid.
Look at Old Town Road. You think
Yeah.
that little nigga thought that shit was gonna blow?
yeah,
that's
no,
crazy.
nah,
That shit was #1 for like 11 straight weeks.
and it's still playing. He mad
Yeah.
at mind you, it still hasn't hit across the world yet.
Look, and he eating off of that.
He's
like
one record.
merrily eating off of them streams.
One record.
Yeah, but see, I'm from that adage of like we, you know.
Now how do you get into streaming? Do you have to have a main line to do streaming? Like you can
What,
do
to put music up?
No,
Like,
just streaming. Period.
what are you talking about? Like, as far as what though?
Streaming is as far as like with your iTunes and things like that. That's
Yeah.
streaming, right?
Yeah, now they went through streaming. Like before, you could just buy the single, download it, it's on your phone.
Right.
Now you
but
just
you have
stream
to
it.
sign up to do
Right.
streaming.
Yeah. No, you signed up. Yeah, because I signed up through Tidal because you know I support everything. Like,
Right,
Everything.
okay.
Everything. So it's just basically like you put the song up, and then if you play it, you know.
So that means if we wanted to stream,
Yeah, but this would be considered a podcast. You would have to do a deal with Tidal.
wow.
In order to put it up, because I don't think like you could actually put this up. Like if I sign, like y'all sign with me and we put it up, I haven't looked into that just yet. But if we could, and we could put these up, and then you could just send the links out to everybody, like yo, check us out, and get a following that way, because everybody's listening. Everybody's listening. Like word to mother. I don't think like when I went to Ghana, I realized one thing: when you turn on their TV, when you go to ESPN.com, it does not come to anything U.S. It goes directly European. There were no U.S. shows. There was no. If it wasn't for social media and these fucking phones, they would know.
What's going on.
They would know.
Wow.
We wouldn't know either.
Wow.
When I tell y'all,
Yeah,
y'all
we
need to
gotta
go to Ghana.
We gotta get it cracked.
Listen, we need to get on this flight together and go to Ghana. I guarantee it'll change your fucking life.
What's the prices like to go to Ghana?
Oh man, listen, look, I put this up on my Instagram, and I told people I'm gonna break it down to you how much it costs.
When people think of going to Africa, they think,
Round trip.
man, I gotta save about
Round
$7,000
trip for a week is
$8,000.
probably like $2,000.
Not even.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Not even. I'm gonna break it down.
That's a very good question too, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Ross.
Let me tell you, I put this up on here on my Instagram 70 weeks ago because it says the timing. Trip to Ghana, flight $1,500 to $2,000. Paid in installments. I got a guy. Holla at me. I do. My man. Shout out to my man Aaron. He put me on. The U.S. versus SETI, which is Ghana money, is $1 equal to 5 SETI, maybe 6 at this time, right? I exchanged $1,000 on December 20th, and I still got plenty of SETI left. Lodging inexpensive, super inexpensive. You can get an Airbnb out there. You can go to the Marriott where I go when I go the next time, because when I met up with this girl at the Marriott, the shit was bomb. When I tell you this continental breakfast was crazy. It wasn't the bullshit that we get. They had a full spread of crepes and all this shit at the Marriott. Bomb ass pool and all that.
All
right?
girl.
Lodging is inexpensive. Can easily find good hotels and Airbnb. The visa, you can get a single use for $90, a multiple use for $140. What that mean is you can get I got a 5-year visa. So I got 3 more years that I could go to Ghana anytime I want at any time with that visa.
Are you able to start a business over there?
Oh, and I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
I'm going to get to
I'm
that.
sorry.
Got my
I'm sorry.
5-year visa.
Okay.
Then you got to get yellow fever shot. And you got to get malaria pills. Only because you want to be protected from whatever is over there.
Yes.
Right? Which is cool.
Are they
Preventative.
wearing masks?
Huh?
Or they
Well,
were-
no. Well,
at that
and that was the
time.
funny thing. What they did was they shut it down. They ain't let nobody else come in. They shut the whole fucking country down. And then they also said anybody that comes in has to be COVID tested right then and there.
Wow.
As soon as you get off the plane.
Yeah.
You get COVID tested right then and there. You
Up
good.
the
You in
nose?
there. Yeah, the up the nose shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you was there. How you
Yeah.
know? You saying yeah? Like
You
it's
talking about up the nose? How
Because
else
they
come
could have
in?
took
Stick
it
in your
another way.
ass?
No.
This is
No,
Africa.
no.
They could have did it another way.
Stuck it in your ass, right?
I didn't
Stupid.
say that. You see? It's mucus, so they could have went in the ear or anything like that.
Nah. They do it right then and there. And then
They don't want
Only
wax.
you with the ass sticking
Stupid.
in the ass.
And then the pills are just both preventative. I got a guy. I know another
I don't know
without
about
insurance.
I don't know if I could take the pills though.
Yes, you
What
can.
the pills actually prevent?
Malaria.
I don't. What is? I'm not sure.
I don't know the symptoms of it, but it's highly ramped over there. Like my guy Eric that still lived there, he just caught malaria and I was like, damn, you
Is
all
that
right?
common?
Massive diarrhea,
Yeah.
all kind of stuff.
You know what malaria is?
I don't know exactly what the
Idea.
symptoms
Yeah, I
of it,
don't
but I don't know. I don't want to know.
Told
All I
you
know,
need a smartphone.
right?
Wow.
So I tell people to holler at me for the information.
Wow. He's sitting down there quiet, taking his shots, yo. Oh man, I'm gonna get his ass. He taking his
I've been
shots.
saying,
He been taking his shots.
we both on our phone.
Right.
Pick your phone up.
He taking his shots on. I'm gonna get my shots back. Oh man, you gotta wait till I'm gonna get mine. You can wait.
I tell him that all the time. Pick your phone up. You asking questions.
He was only sitting in the corner, laid back. He got on the dress shirt.
I told you, look, me on a pyramid.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
He got one of them old.
Nah, it's just the case.
Oh, tilt it this way.
Did it flip? Hold on.
Oh, damn.
That shit was crazy.
Man, that shit is huge.
Damn.
Yeah, wait till you see the shit. Wait till
You
you
know
see
what it look like? It look like you standing on a hill and it's a village behind you.
Yeah.
That's how that
But
look.
that's
all
the pyramid?
All of that. It goes up.
Damn.
Built, man-made. I still think some
And
aliens
you
did this
literally
shit.
can walk up there?
You can walk only but so far, then you can go inside. But
Oh.
the shit is fucking amazing. It's one of the 8 wonders of the
How do you
world.
climb to the top? They got
No,
steps.
you can't
You
climb
can't.
to the
He said
top.
you can't.
No. I'm saying, how do you get to it?
Oh no, you go up. They
Steps?
some
Because I know
man-made
you
steps.
can't climb the
Yeah,
bricks.
because those boulders
Oh,
are
man,
about
I know
a
they're
ton
huge.
apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know how they did this shit back in the day.
I don't
Crazy.
He
think
said
they
the
did.
aliens helped them.
I don't know. Somebody had to
No,
help
it's called slave labor. Okay, that's what it was.
them. You know how many people that it had to take to move one boulder? And
Hey.
then you got to remember, you're building them on top. So after you lay the foundation on the bottom,
Right.
you're coming up to the top.
Yeah.
And then you got to push it and drag it up to
Yeah.
the next level.
Yep.
Drag it with the ropes and all that.
My thing
Yep.
is, what were they using back then as concrete or cement to make it last this long? Because the roads,
Crazy.
the shit that they using right now, the roads ain't
Crazy.
Whatever they use on the pyramid, they need to use on these streets. Because this is crazy.
And what they said was like they had to certain people came up and climbed to the top but couldn't get down because they got afraid. So they have to shut the whole shit down because they protect it. Like you gotta literally come in, get checked, or whatever. You gotta pay to go in there, but they make sure it's guarded. You can't go over there and fuck up.
Well, how the hell did you climb to the top and then afraid to get down?
Some people did it. Tried to climb to the top, and then you get up there, you lose your damn mind because you talking about it's as tall as the Empire State Building.
And you outside. On
Outside.
the tippy top.
Is the
if
wind
you-
blowing?
Yeah,
I
when
don't
you up there.
understand. Don't
Listen,
get upset.
But the shit is crazy
People get
because
upset.
that's not it's multiple pyramids all around. The shit is crazy.
You and I have to talk when we get off because
Yeah.
Tony and I got two businesses that we really want to get
Right.
off the ground.
Right.
And I want to learn how to really what that LLCC can
Right.
really do for
So
you.
what it all look, LLC, limited liability company. So
Right.
basically it when somebody tries to sue you, they sue the company. They don't come after you. They come after the company.
Okay, so you know Revolt TV?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do for Living Room TRT, but
Right.
how Revolt has Drink Champs,
Right.
I want to put Rand and Tone under Living Room TRT like that. With
Okay. Well, Revolt is a network. So
right.
that's different.
I'm no. That's what I'm after. I'm after.
Right. No, you want to be
building
on a network or you want to build your own
I
network?
want to build my own network.
Oh, yeah.
I want to turn Living Room TRT into a network.
Okay, now I get
Like,
you.
but Revolt is a network because what makes them a network?
They got their
Because-
own fucking cable channel.
Okay, so how do we get our own cable channel?
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot, my brother. I don't think we got to get some millions first.
I don't think
into
we got that
investment.
much
Yeah.
We
But what I'm
got-
saying is, I understand where you're coming from. But Drink Champs is on Tidal. They on Revolt. Like their podcast is video, and it's cousin Nori. Nori is the superstar. Like
we understand
you know,
that.
No, and that made him get on Revolt. See, you would rather do it there instead of like having your own network is tough. So you got to get it on cable. You got to get it on there. You know, you got to get the
I'm after
investors,
that.
advertisers.
Because you know what I'm basically, what I wanted, I was looking, I want a small community radio station.
Right.
And then I move up to the network.
Nah, I feel
because
you.
I already have the transmitter.
But you already have the small community station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't have the
That's your
building.
network.
I know this is my network, but I'm looking.
To my
This is
radio.
for the radio. This is my,
Okay.
my radio network.
Okay.
I have my transmitter, which I
Right.
get 8 miles.
Right.
Because anything after that, you know, the FCC going to come looking for you.
Right.
So
I
I
got you.
so I got 8 miles, but I want to open up a network of 8 miles.
Okay.
You know
All
how?
right, so let's definitely talk. One thing you got to do, first thing, put it on paper.
Yes.
Put your plan on paper, and we'll
Okay.
see what's possible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it ain't it, but a network, like, that shit is hard. That's like BET. Like,
We
you
can
know.
do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
understand.
he's talking about a mini network.
Right.
Like a mini network
well,
right.
of
Yeah, it's
Well,
doable. but
combined areas coming to one
Right.
common cause, as you can call it.
Right.
Right. Like it's like having a. You ever watch Do the Right Thing?
No, I ain't seen that.
Do the Right
Never
Thing,
in
they
life.
have a
I ain't seen it.
small-
No, I was being sarcastic as
No,
well.
a small station
Yeah.
with Samuel Jackson.
Right.
I want to put one of those in like every borough,
Right.
every borough, in a certain place.
Right.
Now, when I broadcast, if I'm broadcast from right here, I can broadcast from those 5 places.
But you gotta
by just going through my network.
But you gotta understand though, the Breakfast Club is based in New York, but they broadcast on different networks through iHeart.
Okay, so I gotta get with some. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. You can have the network. You can be right here. You literally could take the same setup and put it in the studio and broadcast everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't, like, having your own network, that's going to be different because you got to advertise it to keep it up and all that. That's a lot. You can have advertisers within your show, but then your radio network, it's just so many different facets of it that you got to, you got to think about before even going that large. I see the large scale.
I see the scale, baby. See the scale because it's large.
I feel you.
It's large. The scale is large. I'm not playing.
Man, this is dope, though. I'm proud of y'all, man, for real.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy where I want to go.
Yeah.
Because I started it late, but Tono was saying.
Hey.
Why you
go ahead.
started late?
Tone say the same thing.
Like late where?
Oh, okay.
Who time are you on?
No one's.
Dude, I just realized like Hov is 51 and still put out.
Yeah.
Like his first deal was at 26. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't start young. Like, I'm 40. I'm hitting my stride. What I've done is I've said I found my first 10-year plan. You know what my 10-year plan is? I want to go so hard for these next 10 fucking years to when I turn 50, I can get that big-ass yacht and have my big-ass party for that 50th on that yacht, some ocean, somewhere around the world.
I said that about 60.
Yeah. Why not?
I said that about 60 because
Why not?
of when I started. I said by the time I'm 60,
right,
I want to have that house and car.
Yeah.
By the time I'm 60.
Yeah. And then that's for me. Like, that's what I want to do. Because, like, now it's just like I took COVID, sitting at home, and I said to myself, I was like, yo, all right, I got one job, I'm bored. So I was like, fuck it, let's do some more. Let's look for more. Wound up working a couple of jobs. You know what I'm saying? At one time, trying to get my income up. Then it led to investments. Because in order to invest, you got to have the money for it. Then I had the opportunity to take out, this loan that's going to help. Like, all these different things came up. And it's just like, all right, cool, what's next? And now I looked at it, right? I burnt this city down. I did it all. Everything. I've partied, I've done it. I've gotten high, I don't smoke. I've gotten drunk, I don't need to do it. Now all I'm about is the work and my kids. And now working out.
I got high, but I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I got drunk, but don't need to do it.
No. I mean, I do it for fun. Like, my fun now, like, I went to Miami last weekend. Like, I was in Miami.
But you always traveling.
Yeah, but Miami is my home. Like, that is the second. If I didn't have my motherfucking kids and we was in COVID, I would have moved to Miami. I would have been gone.
I know you would have.
Yeah, it's something about Lilo. It's like
you've been going to Miami now faithfully
ever. It's so bad now that I rent a bicycle and I walk around, I ride this shit down, bumping my music, bumping all types of gangster shit, not like just riding through, looking at all these dummies, and I was like, yo, I was so young and dumb walking up these long ass blocks when I could have had a bicycle the whole time. I rode bicycles to the club, literally parked the shit in front, to the club, literally went to a party at the Fountain Blue. Went up there, dude. I'm telling you, it's one of the more high-end hotels. So I'm drunk, coming from the beach, no shirt on, pair of trunks, on a bike, going to a pool party, beach cruiser, and it can't go no faster, no gears, no nothing. Riding up, get up to the Fountain Blue, so it's a hill. You go up, Phantom, Rolls Royce, Bentley, all this. I'm on a beach cruiser, so I get to the valet. I'm drunk as fuck. So I told the valet, I was like, yo. I mean, he laughed. I was like, yo, so where can I park this bike, though? The nigga was laughing. I was like, yo, but I'm dead ass serious. So luckily, the nigga was like, yo, we got a bike room. Just take it down the hill right there. Shoot. Got in there. Crazy. And rode that bitch right back down to South Beach. Had a ball. I just love it. Because it's local. The flight is like 2.5 hours.
Because I know you got some. I know your friends out there. Crazy.
Oh, listen. I have a gang of them.
I got to go.
You meet new friends, and then I got a dope ass like hotel I go to.
I gotta convince my woman to let me go. I gotta hang out.
Listen, you'll have a ball. And I don't do shit. All I do, I drink, work on my tan. As you can see in my face, I'm all darker now, work on my tan.
She is dying to know who you are. Remember that day you pulled up?
Yeah.
And we was all talking in front of the building. She was like, well, who's that? None of your business. You always know somebody. Who's that? None of your business. And who is that? And so here come my stepdaughters. Who's that? None of your business. Who's that? None of your business. Who's that? He's chocolate. None of your business. And I hope they hear this shit, so I hope they see it too. He lying. He's chocolate. But yo, man, listen.
They telling on each other. Yes, you did.
Yo, listen, man. You've always been a fascinating, because We have had many conversations.
Oh yeah, of course.
We had many conversations about what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it, and everything you have talked about, you have done. You remind me of my son Terrence.
Right.
As Terrence is right behind you. He's right doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He has a company called Black Marble Fam. Shout out to Black Marble Fam.
Shout out.
And I'm hoping that you guys, I want y'all to hook up.
Yeah.
And because I mean you're both at it. He's doing the same thing.
All right.
He end up doing something I should have did a long time ago. I don't want to put his business out, but all I can say is that boy has taken a lot of things to another level.
Yeah.
A whole nother level.
But that's what we're here for, though, right?
No, but I'm saying I'm glad that he followed in my footsteps, but he didn't follow my footsteps.
Right.
Because he's a hard hustler.
Right.
You know, but it's what he hustled that made the difference.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And right now he sits back, and the thing is, he can complete his cipher because now he does Uber.
Right.
And people are like, but yeah, he's relaxed, he's calm, so now he can bring in slow money, and is very quiet. Actually, he's asked he has asked us to move up to bring the studio and put it all up in the basement. That's what he asked, and I refused to do it because I said to him, as a father, you know the most important thing to me ever was my children. I've
fact though.
So when they got something, it was never for me to share. You got to enjoy that with your woman first, because he's married now.
Okay.
He got married.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Congrats. Shout out.
So I explained to him, it's not that daddy doesn't want to come up there, but enjoy that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my parents left me at home.
Right.
And where I can go and enjoy that. We all can, but enjoy that, because you got that from the ground. You know how hard it is to get that from the muscle up?
Yeah, but you know, it is because I don't know why I always thank God, because this is what I go to Miami for, right? It's local. I love the beach. I don't know. I never was taught how to swim, but I would get in the water. I went snorkeling for my 40th in Cabo, had a gang of fun doing that.
Knowing how to swim?
Without, no, I never knew how to swim. It was no training, no nothing. I just got in the water. I was like, all right, let me do this. All right, I never learned how to tread water. I was like, let me just get in, because I was just like, Once you go through some near-death experiences and you realize, like, it hit home when Jay died young, Ted died young, like, one of my other homies died young. And when you see that, death is not, like, your life is done. We don't know what the afterlife is going to be. So I might as well live in this motherfucker and not be scared to take chances. You know what my pet peeve about black people, about my people, I can't talk about anybody else. I got all types of friends. But my folk, some of us settle for what it is instead of taking that chance.
Yeah.
Because niggas want it easier. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about, Hove, and we want that Bentley and all this and blah, blah, blah. I said, nigga, I don't want no Bentley. You know what that car payment is? You know what that insurance like, nigga? Like, I don't need that.
I ain't after that either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my hard work to pay off. Like, when I sit back and I be like, damn. When I was living with Steve and I look at old pictures, I was like, I was going through two things. One, I was broke because I was paying rent. I was like, damn, all my other homies, they going on trips, they going on this, and I can't go. And I was like, yeah, because I'm the only nigga paying rent. I've been paying rent since I was, 21? You know what I'm saying? So, and then the other part was, I was scared to let shit go. Right? I used to, coming from having one pair of shoes and having one pair of white Uptowns and having to work all my outfits around that. You know what I'm saying? That made me hold on to shit. Like, I remember I was becoming a hoarder of my own clothes and shit. And I was like, nigga, I'm never going to wear this again. Like, give it, donate it. I was holding on. So I had to release. That's what the book was about. Releasing. Holding on to everything. Like, I don't have any, no issues.
I do that. I got a storage. Not to cut you off, but I got a storage that I've been paying for the damn near 4 or 5 years. And we ain't have I took anything out of that storage?
Right.
I
got 5 bikes in there.
I donate to the church. I donate my kids' clothes. I walk around. I put it in donation boxes, all that shit. Because my thing is, like, I'm going to make more. Right? You know what I'm saying? Especially, I know my hustler spirit now.
But you always expect to use those things, but you never want to use them.
You never use them because, and then now, like, COVID happened. I haven't worn a watch in over a year. I used to think, like, having a watch on was this. I don't need, I can just use my phone. I don't even buy clothes. Last time I bought a pair of jeans was like 3 years ago. I still have the same 4 or 5 pair of jean rotation.
My woman gets upset with me about that.
Yeah.
Why you keep always why do you need to buy jeans if your jeans
if I got jeans?
If you
I'm gonna buy new jeans and throw out some old jeans.
When I realized like I wasn't wearing the shit. You know what I buy now? Because I didn't have a lot. I couldn't afford the Jordans when they came out. Sneakers. I buy the sneakers I want.
Yeah.
I don't need multiple pairs of them. If I want the shits, I just buy them.
I do that
because I know I'm gonna have them shits forever. I got them in plastic. We just sit there, we chill.
I do that too.
That's it.
I said that too because I said, what sense of you couldn't afford to buy the expensive sneakers then. Yeah. Why you want to buy them now when you could afford them? I said, you know what? I don't really. And
care. I'm not knocking people who want that, like that Chanel, Louis, and all this. Nigga, I can't afford. I don't need to afford that.
But I told somebody said, you don't like those things. I didn't grow up on them things.
Yeah. And then my thing is that wasn't my look because I think about it like this, right? I'm not gonna make me a target.
Right.
Like, if I get a Bentley and I go through the hood, you think everybody ain't gonna see that shit?
Right.
But if I drive through in a Hyundai and I got thousands in the bank account, ain't nobody gonna know. You be like, oh, he got a Hyundai. Oh, he got a sunroof. Oh, that's cute. All right, that's good.
I'm like that too.
Yeah. But when I'm jumping on that flight,
I hate for people to know the type of money I work with. I hate that.
Because
that bothers me a lot.
I'm never gonna have security and to be able to walk through. I was talking to the homie that put me onto the music shit, and I was like, "Yo, you about to blow? Like he's a dope artist, right?" And I was like, he was like, "Yeah, you need to, do that. Like you might blow as well." I was like, "Nigga, I don't want to ever be the star. Like I want to be in the cut. I want to be that guy that got that bread and you
kept it moving. And
not for nothing,
spend that bread.
But that's why this took so long for me to get with him because I was never that dude.
Right.
I was never that dude to be in the front line. He the one pulled me out on the front line and had me talking on shows.
But I didn't start. You know what happened? And let me just say how this came about.
Right.
One day I was sitting. I went somewhere, and I went to this radio station. And shout out to D from the Matrix.
Right.
I used to have a show at the Matrix Studios when they was uptown. I forgot, but he was off of Gun Hill, right? It was off of Gun Hill. I had a show called Barbershop Radio, and I used to go there, and I used to have to pay for a slot. And by the way, I still owe this guy money. Right. Shout out to D for letting me get away. Well, he ain't let me get away, but it's coming, D.
Right.
He gave me a position in a slot. And what happened was I was there for a while by myself.
Right.
But it got boring by myself. I mean, I always had an engineer, but it was boring by myself. So I asked two guys that I work with, called them Eminem, and they didn't really,
Right.
So
I wouldn't have really,
no,
either.
because their names were Marcus and Marvin.
Oh, okay.
So I called them the Eminem boys.
You called them a white rapper.
Yeah, I did, and I realized what I did.
And wondered why they didn't go with that.
Yeah, you're right. And it kind of messed up the chemistry.
Right.
But then when I got with Tone, I pulled Tone on the show.
Right.
Now Tone goes into this Billy D mode sometimes, and people don't understand this. He gets on the mic and
that's why he had the mouth
that's
covering.
Why we had to.
Bust a lyric.
This is why we had to come with the arms, so he'd be able to sit back and talk. But the point I'm trying to make is I realized I was watching him.
Right.
And I said all he had was a computer. He had the mix board, a larger mix board, and he had the camera. The lights were already built in, and everything was already, And I said, man, I can do that.
Right.
So I came to Tone one day, and I said, yo, let's try this.
Right.
When we started, we had an old kitchen table.
Right.
We had the mics were so bad. We had those what's those mics you get when you're doing the karaoke?
Wireless mic?
No, they weren't even wireless. Those were they were good mics, but they were cheap mics.
I feel.
So we didn't have. Then we got into a certain thing, and I started to really understand the craft and what was needed. And Tones made a suggestion to me one time. He said, "Yo, now that you know what you're doing, you're never going to stop moving forward." I said, "Yeah, Tone. I said, this is it."
From the beginning, I gotta cut him off here because from the beginning, he was always saying, "We ain't gonna need nothing else. We ain't gonna need nothing else." And I'm just looking at him, saying, "You always gonna change.
Yeah, because
you're gonna have to move on."
Yeah.
I said, "This right here is not gonna be nothing." Exactly.
TV monitors,
camera gonna be bigger. The lights gonna get bigger. The space gonna get bigger. All of that. I said, just wait and see.
That's what the progression is about, and that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent many years trying to bring the fam with me.
Right.
but they wasn't seeing the vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wasn't seeing the fact that I was getting up every morning doing what I had to do because I knew what I wanted. And then when I got tired of corporate, like when they have this form you sign that says a at will employee when you sign. So that means when you sign, you're not guaranteed this job every day. If we wake up and be like, we're gonna let you go. We can just let you go because you're an at will employee. When you sign that, you can't sue them.
What?
Wow.
It's called at will employee. Most companies are doing it. So my last company, you know what I'm saying, they did that, but this time I was prepared because I had something to fall back on. And a lot of people, they get caught up. This ain't like back in the day when our grandmothers, our moms and everything had jobs. They could be there for 10, 20 years. This shit ain't happening.
Right.
Life expectancy of a job now, when you just want to be a worker, you can stay there for years. But if you want to grow and get more money and get to that $100,000 a year, you probably got a 2-year window. It's probably not going to happen. They're not going to pay you a lot of money to stay there for a long time.
Unless you're moving on.
Right.
Moving up even within the
2.5-year window.
That's a ripoff.
That's a career.
Nah, but
is that a minimal
it's
career?
A hustle. I mean, it's all about the hustle, right?
Right.
If you're going to come in, it's two types of people, right?
Right.
It's people who want to have a job
And people
who
who
want a career.
Okay.
There's a total difference.
What about the person who just wants to work?
They just want a job.
They just want a job.
Okay.
They want. You can always find a job.
Okay.
McDonald's is always hiring.
Always hiring.
That's a job.
Go ahead.
I tell all these young kids that I speak to, what do you want? I even told my little brother and sister when they was like 13, 14. I said, look, which road you gonna go down right now? You gonna go down the hard road like I did, but this time you gonna have me to support you, or you gonna go down that easy road and then lean on mommy forever? I said the difference is you go down there and you lean on mommy forever, you're gonna be struggling by the time you're in your mid-20s. And what happened, unfortunately?
They're struggling in their mid-20s.
And then when you at that time.
With children.
Yeah, and then at that time, it's just like, it's sad because it's like, bruh, you could have had it, but I can't. You can't. You know that saying, lead a horse to water, can't make him drink.
But you can't make them drink.
Right. So I stopped trying to lead motherfuckers to drink. And you know where I got it from? Just being around. I got a chance to meet Hove. Got a chance to sit down, actually sit there, play spades with the homie. That's my idol. I sit there, but I didn't need to talk to him about nothing because I've been watching, been sitting back, taking it in like, all right. And I realized how his circle go. He don't give nobody nothing. I give you a job and work and you can prove yourself. I'm not going to give you, I ain't going to make you rich. Everybody. Like nobody gets any handouts. Now you could work and get it and build your own shit. Yeah, do that. So I took that. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody going to give me nothing. I could be around all these millionaires. I'm still going home to 169th and Nelson. I'm jumping in a cab. I got to build my own shit. So I started talking to niggas. I started networking. And now it's time to level
That's hard,
up.
man.
What?
Networking?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Networking and advertising?
You do realize that you network better than anybody else?
Because of the people I know or the way I
just who
communicate?
you talk, how you talk to people.
How you can approach and communicate.
I understand.
You know how many people I met, like, just on the strength of, like, I was in the pool talking to this white guy. He started telling me his whole life, like, yeah, I was living in the car, all this. And I'm sitting there like, all right, yeah, all right, cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I just took it all in. And he just was, you know what I mean? It's all about how you approach people. And if you come with them with confidence and knowledge, they might give you something that you might need, and then meet up, and then y'all can start making some bread together. See, I like that slow money. I've always liked the slow money.
Hey, man.
I've always
Slow
liked
money,
that money
is the best money, man.
Yeah. I couldn't do fast money.
Yeah, creep money.
Nah, I know I couldn't do them. Remember who was his name? La Wilkins? Remember that tall nigga that used to live in our building in La Wilkins, whatever his name was, tall nigga. Like, you remember, like, beady eyes, tall, slim dude. He had braids or whatever back in the day. He lived on, like, the 6th floor in 1700. Forgot his name. But anyway, he gave me some weed to sell. This is the first time I tried to be a hustler.
La Wilkins.
Whatever the nigga name was or whatever. I don't even know. But anyway, he gave me some weed. So I was trying to sell it. Strike one. I gave Tommy a bag. He was like, yo, I'm going to bring the money back. I said, nigga, you going to owe me? I was like, all right, cool. Never got that money. Strike two.
He knew that wasn't for him.
I said, strike two.
Tommy, where the money, man?
Yeah.
Huh? You know you gonna watch this too, Tommy. Where the money, man?
And the funny thing is, I'm in South Beach 2 weeks ago. I went last weekend, and then I went 2 weeks before. Who I run into? Tommy. I'm on a bike. I look. He was like, yo. I was like, what the fuck are you doing
Well,
that?
Tommy listen, He's gonna be one of my next guests because a lot of people don't know.
His stories are legendary.
Fucking chef,
man. Yeah.
Like people don't know who.
You need to get him on there.
Yeah, I need.
I used to work up there.
Yeah, Tommy. Oh man,
his stories is legendary. He's sitting down there chopping it up.
Man,
right.
That dude, he's so quiet when he moved.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
got a story
I want to tell.
Like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait. And I'm gonna bring Tommy on the show to
like Tommy Turan. Like it's crazy how social media has brought me more. Into
and you saw their picture because I saw their moms for the first time.
He had just left me to go drive up there and
to see his mom.
Yeah.
When they took the three of them took that picture together. Oh man, I had to write on a comment because I haven't seen his mother.
You on Instagram?
I'm on Facebook.
Oh, all right. I ain't
but we all on Instagram too. Yeah. I just listen. I'm not. I'm learning.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
He's a Flintstone.
I am.
All right. But here's the thing, right? If you want to, you can't have this Flintstone mentality. You got to get with it.
I'm learning how to use my outlet for what I have right now.
But it's easy. You just practice on your own stuff. Like, you know, I'm a black man on Instagram. It ain't my name. It ain't my nickname. I'm not promoting dumb shit. I'm talking about black shit. I'm talking about black excellence. Like, we take a picture, I promote y'all. Black excellence. Look at this podcast. Put it up there. You just do it. And then another thing I don't delete my posts. I got like 2,000 posts. Because I need to go back. If I'm sitting on the plane one day, I'll just look and be like, damn, I really did that.
I really said that a long time ago?
Yeah. You just put it up there. Now, granted, somebody else can license you, because once you sign up and put your shit up there, your pictures, somebody can use them. I don't leave my kids up there. But you can put my picture up there.
I don't put my kids. I try to tell somebody.
Now, I put them up there for a limited amount of time, just to promote them.
Right. And then you
yeah. But other than that, like...
I haven't learned to do that yet. Yeah, that's my problem. What I haven't learned to really trust social media the way I should.
But you know how you trust it, right?
Right.
Nobody can stop you from your truth.
You're right.
You're right. When I tell people, I be like, yo,
you're right.
My page is public. Why is your page public? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Ain't nothing you can tell me about what I do in my life.
Well, the page is public.
No, I understand. But what I'm saying is, it ain't nothing to trust. What they gonna do?
I don't.
What they gonna do? No. What they gonna do with your pictures that you post? Unless you posting like, yo, I'm on the block. I got 100,000 in my pocket. Then you trying to get robbed.
No, man.
But if you just talking about some shit, like, I'm Malcolm and Martin, like, I found this jacket. You crazy? I love this shit.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, I found this jacket on Instagram. Then I had to put Tupac on here, I love this shit.
I like that.
I find all type of shit. And now I can promote through this.
You should have just turned. You should have put it right there and turned it around.
Oh no, I ain't know if I could do promotion.
This is our show, man.
We ain't getting paid off advertising.
I ain't getting paid. Nah, but I love it. These are my idols.
It's not about getting paid. It's about what the people.
No. In this business, you need to get paid.
Oh, you need to get paid.
This is when you got this up here, like all this. They don't do this on the radio unless Poland Spring is paying you.
Don't put it.
Don't put that shit up. You giving them free
Poland Spring. You ain't getting up no more. That's it.
Oh man, we used to publicize.
Black Paul Masson.
Paul Masson. Yeah,
we got to go back to promote Paul.
We had a Paul Masson commercial we made.
Yeah. Listen, it's all about that because that advertising money, that marketing, them dollars is different.
Yeah, we need to get that. We need to go back to the Paul. Shout out to Paul Masson too, because they was decent. They was
decent.
Listen,
I want to be promote. I want to. If they can pay me to promote Target, motherfucking being giving up dairy, almond milk, all that shit, all the shit that I use, I promote it. For what? If they give me a check,
do all that.
Yo, you got to come back.
Where am I going?
As a matter of fact,
come in any time.
We got it because we originally. I'm sorry. We originally wanted to move outside. We originally was going to do this outside.
Yeah, that's hard though.
But because of the rain, no. Actually, I'll set up. Y'all trust us, man.
Yo, we had good times outside.
Man, you gotta watch the
podcast. I'm just saying, as far as the
temperature,
the sounds outside.
No.
Okay, that actually helped the show.
Nice.
We got some funny ones. He went from a B.
Oh man,
he got dark.
Oh man,
yo, he slapped the everything. He hit the beat towards me.
To be honest with you, I understand what you're saying because you thinking if you outside, you get the do get the car horns,
right?
You get the chirping of the birds, the kids playing. But that's the beauty of podcasting outside,
right?
Because you get original,
you get all that.
You get all that in the background.
We had dolphins pull up on us,
all
dancing. All right, doing all that. I'm telling you.
Listen.
And I wanna take it further. I know he slows me down a lot because my thing is I really do. I want to open up so bad, like I want to be able to let the public sit down and talk. And he's like, well, we can't, And I understand. Because you don't know who you letting sitting down at your table.
But you can still let. I mean, radio shows do that, but you just got to have a topic or whatever. You know what I mean? People can come through random.
I love it. I love it when we outside because people see it. They be like, "Yo, who is that?" I mean, he's good. Now that is what he's good at.
Yeah, but I don't think Tone ready to be on that platform.
Oh, he's on it.
No, I'm saying it's on that level of being outside and everybody knowing who the fuck
he's there. He's there.
We did that.
People come up to Tone and they be like, how can I connect? Tone, pull it out quick. Put him up. They connect.
But see, that's what you need to have now. You just got to get more tech savvy. It's easy.
I'm learning.
And I'm not even tech savvy like that.
I'm learning.
And listen, the only reason I'm tech savvy is because I work on this shit.
I know how to connect to the show. I said, listen, you know what I take their phone. I said, you never heard of Usher? Nigga, hold your phone.
I'm still waiting for the link to the show. This nigga ain't never seen
it. What I normally do is snatch the phone.
Hook him up.
Find your
because he's better at it than me. So
you just find your Facebook, type it in, boom.
Yeah.
All you gotta do, listen.
We on YouTube, subscribe. Right. Facebook, ask to be our friend. Yeah. And then on the Instagram, I don't really run the Instagram because
who run it?
Nobody. And that's what I need.
What the fuck?
I don't know where that's coming from. Let me see.
No, I'm looking at around. This was looking at you, just looking at us like,
sorry.
what the fuck?
I thought you
This
heard
was a what the fuck moment. No, all I hear is y'all.
What the fuck? Who do that there?
It's like, how you got Instagram that nobody runs?
That's our slogan too. Who do that there? Because I asked somebody. Right. I did ask somebody.
You can post topics.
Someone told me, I ain't gonna say no names, that we don't need nobody to run our page. We can do it ourselves.
I know you ain't talking about me.
I'm talking about you.
Okay, so let's get around this.
Let's get
all
around
that you're doing right now.
Right.
You can be putting up clips, just little funny clips, your snippets that you when you edit, right?
Right.
You can go in there and be like, yo, put this on Instagram, check us out. That's a good promo. Like with the funny shit we talked about Jay and everything like that. That shit when we was laughing. Put that clip up, yo. Check out this hilarious new. Had Tab on the podcast. Check this out. Go to this link in my bio. You put the link to your thing right in your bio. That's where my book is at.
You definitely gonna be when people see. Here's the thing: when people like yourself get on the podcast show,
right?
Especially on the Rand and Tone show, people see you. Now a lot of people are gonna link because now it's like, oh, you had Tab on your show,
right?
And people have been asking. And that's why I'm bringing up people like Tommy. I'm bringing up people like Dev. I'm gonna bring these people up. People who are doing something. Just like we did one with Rara. I've been chasing Rara for a minute.
Word?
Yes.
Yeah, I love Rara. Like I was like, damn, I'm old, B. Like I'm old because I follow him on Instagram.
We've been promoting his Sick Hearts Assassin from we did a show back, and I let my son cover him.
Right.
When my son was working with us at that time. He did a cover story on Rara.
Right.
And I still got the clip. All you got to do is go out to the Facebook page. It's there. But we've been chasing Rara because people don't know we covered him one day, right? We did a live shoot.
Right.
And the only thing that went wrong is I was learning how to do it, and we got in contact with Earl, which we should have never. I should have moved the podcast outside at that time.
Right.
And did it in front of the store.
Right.
But
Rara did the music was just too loud.
It was too loud.
We couldn't get in like the way we wanted to.
No, I got you. But those are the learning. Like all of this shit I'm learning.
But he had a show.
To work through.
He had a clothing show, and the show was beautiful.
Right.
And I've been wanting to work with him ever since. I want to cover his shows every time he do them.
Nice.
And like I tell people, I'm not looking for money. This is not about a money thing.
Okay.
This is about get exposure and I get exposure.
Okay, but here's the thing though. It's always about a money thing.
I understand.
One hand, especially if we all together, we black. Like, I'm going to look out for y'all because I want y'all to win. You know what I'm saying? We all want to get money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, the homie I met, he ain't had to put me on to that. But he showed, like, yo, I want you to win. I got bread. I want you to also win so you can help the homies. So I went back to my old block, 169th and Clay. Got the homie I knew from Instagram. He's, yo, you got artists? Oh, I'm the plug. I got a distro plug. So the first thing we had to do, we had to prove it. Put the single up. Single out. We went through some ups and downs because the dude messed up with the name, so he had to change it.
Right,
so he released the single got released. We do no promo. Single's just out there. So now we gonna have a promo.
Do you know the plays?
Nah, I don't get none. I know it's real low because it's like I only have it. They only promoting it to people they know. But even on Instagram, you put something out, niggas ain't really gonna listen to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the book sales I got came from my phone. I just sent it to niggas. You know.
Sound good.
And then my stupid ass had to realize like a book is not a CD.
Find out how Oliver does his thing.
Same
as far
thing.
as putting his thing. I don't know how he puts it out.
Yeah. So it's just more so it's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? You just get there once you got it. So now we got the single up. Now I can promote that to other people. Like, yo, we got it out. Let's do it. Only took 2 weeks.
We gotta bring you back to the show, man.
Yeah. Definitely. You know, I'm here. I love talking. You know, I get paid for running my mouth. That's what I tell everybody all the time.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. This shit is dope. I love it. I'm proud of y'all, man. This is dope.
Now, as much as we are proud of you,
man. Listen, hey.
And when you called and you said to me, "Yo, Rand, we got this audit. I got an audit." I said, "You doing that now?" Because the last time we talked prior to that, you was counting your numbers.
Yeah.
And I said, "Wait, where you get this artist thing from?" Now I'm hearing this thing. I'm like, "Yo, you making me might want to change my direction just a little bit, or how I can get." See, my whole thing is, man. I don't know how to say this because I never want to piggyback off of somebody else.
Right.
But the way you're moving and you're getting artists and they need the promotion, maybe I can work out something with them. And I understand it's money.
Right.
But maybe we don't have to charge you a lot for them to get their promotion out.
Right. No. And then like promotion, like it's a money thing because they're gonna pay you to do the marketing. Like you know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to get money for that if you putting it out. Like, yo, check out this Black Man Strong song or whatever by my homie Jay Westbrook. And you're supposed to get a little piece of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the blog people on putting it out. We had to give him some money. It was more, but he gave us a discount on the strength of, you know, the artists that I know. Right. Or whatever. So we just put that out. You know what I'm saying? And then once those blogs go up, then we do our own marketing.
I'm going to try that too. I'm going to try that. I'm going to see.
Then after the marketing and everything, what about if they do blow up as they say?
Yeah. Then
what about shows?
Shows, we wait for that to come open. Like once that open, and then like if a single's out and it's popping, and you want to get the shows, like it's certain places that are open. Miami's open.
Well,
Texas is open. Right. Once those shows hit, and then you promote that shit, and then the video. We also having a deal. I can put your YouTube video up on the streaming platform as well. They'll put it through that as well because the single is up there just with no visuals.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? I think I'm gonna start promoting. Cause I used to do that back in the days. I used to do bus rides. It ain't hard to get you. You can get you a little. All you need is a small. You get you a small event. You start small. Get an event where you can hold at least 25, 50 people, and you do like what they call a listening party. You get so about 5 artists.
Yeah. And then what you do, you get those artists, and I come in and be like, yo, you need to put this out. You got distro?
Yeah, yes.
Let's do it.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
And we all eat. I mean, it's so many different avenues. I'm trying everything. Like, I'm trying to sell weed. I'm trying to sell, I'm trying to do, like, a whole lot of different things.
Man, I'm trying to get this guy to I want to get a dispensary.
Yeah, and listen, it's coming.
I'm telling you, you fooling around.
Why you think I'm
just look into it. Look.
I already got the grow. I already got the.
Right.
You know, I already got.
You know, it's legal. You can grow it now.
You can grow it in your house. Yes.
Yeah, but my thing is now, like I'm, want the distro. Like I'm all about the distribution thing. So I invested into a company, out in Jamaica.
Right.
So I'm trying to see if I can make that grow. So we're gonna keep that under wraps. We'll let it go.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for the next show.
Oh, yeah,
for another show.
That's for another show.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to, do what you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been chopping it up with Tab, aka Isaiah Brown.
Yep, that's me.
Then we got to get back into transportation.
Yeah.
That was the next venture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got next. Nice. I'm trying to be the first brother from Longfellow with his own bus.
Nice. There ain't no trying. It can happen.
No, I know. I have a plan.
Okay, I feel you.
Tell us the name of your book again, brother.
Oh, it's called Black Therapy: The Life That Almost Killed Me. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Nobles. It's on everywhere. So if you Google it, you'll see it came up. It's on international places and everything.
Make sure you get it, people. You are the second author we interviewed.
Word.
Sharice Clark around the corner.
Oh, word?
Yeah, she got 2 books out.
Nice.
Yeah. She's on Amazon too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, it's just the wave, and like I said, I put it out for more inspiration. If money come from it, it comes. It just goes to the stash for the girls. That's about it.
It was inspiration for you to release it.
Hell, listen, I cried, and I ain't an emotional nigga. Like God, let it out. Shit, I can, count on my left hands. Last time I cried that much. And in Africa, listen, we got to get to Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, every black person in America needs to go to Africa. And I would say go Ghana, Nigeria, just do it.
We about to get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You could just win. You could have just win. Me and Tone would have held the show.
You're gonna hold the show while I go to the bathroom?
Go ahead.
Hold the show. Toe gonna hold the... Yo, he said Toe gonna hold the show. Here you go. Billy D in the house. Billy D in the house.
Nah, but man, listen. You stupid. Listen. Africa, man. Look, and the crazy shit was they said anybody of African descent that came into the country can apply for dual citizenship. So I was even thinking about doing that too.
So you had to. What about what information that you needed? What
I didn't even. I heard about it.
That you needed to go over there.
No, what to go over there? All you need is your passport. Passport and a visa.
Okay.
You get your visa, you can get that from the the Ghanaian consulate. But I got the plug. My man Aaron got the plug.
A lot of plugs, brother.
Yeah, listen, look, I'm gifted Gab. He put me on. I gave him 140. He got me a 5-year visa.
Wow.
So that means I can go to Ghana today, tomorrow, next week, all that, and it's worth it.
No hesitation.
No hesitation. Nope. I already got my yellow fever shot. I had the card. They put it in your passport.
Now, how long that shot lasts?
Forever.
Really?
I think it's I think it's forever, or it might be just like 10 years, but I'm not sure. I think it's forever. So I only got the yellow fever shot. You get the card. They put it in your passport. You get there, ching ching. You good.
Then you get the malaria pills.
Yeah, and you can get that from any doctor.
Well, how long did you take? How long?
I got the one. You got the one. You can get the one pill, or you can do one. Like I had mine was every week, once a week. I had to do it. And it was worth it.
I don't know how long you gonna be there.
When I tell you, I must be from Ghana because I didn't get all that. I brought like I thought I was gonna get bit up by mosquitoes and all this. Not once. Not
really.
Like when I tell you, I had.
They say it's mad bugs out there and mosquitoes.
That shit is bullshit. Size. Please don't listen to the Americanized way that they tell you what Africa is.
They got mosquitoes the size of your hand and. No. Or is that in a different part of Africa?
No, sir. I was up in the village and all that. Like my boys from the Asante village. Asante. It was amazing. It was like the best experience ever.
Asante.
It was like.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, you gotta go, man. I'm telling you. I tell people.
Do you realize that we're the only podcast show that can take a bathroom break in the middle of the podcast?
Yeah, I mean.
Nobody else does that. You can't do that on Drink Champs.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, I mean, sometimes. Drink Champs is the shit, though. I love it, though. I want y'all to be there. Yo, Nori is, like, his line of questioning, this shit he get niggas to come out. And crazy. And then the legends, I'm just waiting for him to get Hove. If he could get Hove on the podcast.
You think he could do it?
Not gonna happen.
You don't think so?
Not gonna happen. One thing I understand about that guy is that he does not want to be in the limelight at all anymore. It's a wrap.
He did a couple of. He did do a couple though. He did a couple.
Yeah. Last time he did one is when 444 came out.
Yeah.
That was it.
He did it with Homeboy.
Yeah.
He got a unique one. He did. I can't think of the black man name that he did it with.
Yeah.
The Afro-American. I can't think of his name.
Did you just say Afro-American? Malcolm X?
Yeah. Afro. Well, I try not to use the word black.
Oh no, I'm black.
And I understand.
I'm black.
I know, but.
I'm not African American. I'm black.
You're black.
I tell everybody this. Don't call me African American. I'm
Grand
black.
Rising kid.
Yeah, black. I'm that's it. That's why I got Malcolm and Martin tattooed on my forearms. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, because I want to walk into these corporations and let them know, like, yeah, this is what I represent. I wear my short sleeves and just go in.
What is that up there? That's a dog? The husky?
No, it's a husky. Yeah. I got like 32 tattoos.
That's a
32?
Yeah.
Connecticut husky? Or
yeah. I don't know what the fuck. Look, I saw a husky.
That looked like the Connecticut husky.
Could be.
Yeah.
These were all fillers. Like I had a tattoo artist who did like 20 of my joints in my living room. Yeah. It was cheap. I paid probably for all the 20 he did. I probably paid less than $1,000. It's crazy. But Africa. It's very, very easy to get there.
We gonna go.
Yeah, don't talk about it. We can set it up. I got the plug.
No, we gonna go.
Y'all go to Ghana, you're gonna lose y'all.
My only problem is how am I gonna go without my woman? But I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I would say the first time.
Go by yourself.
Let's just say that. All right, so we got there, right? I got there December 20th, 2019, right? And most people was coming for New Year's Eve. So you get there. When I tell you my love and appreciation for the black woman is immense. It was immense before I got there, but it went through the fucking roof when I got there. When I tell you, I never knew it was this many black women who had fat asses that were natural.
What?
In my life, I mean, No. I don't even think y'all understand.
I don't.
I know.
Listen. And it was everywhere. I kept breaking my like, what? You
so
too?
now that's the reason he's not gonna be able to go.
Oh no, he can go. He can go.
You just fucked up.
He just got me in trouble all the way around.
No, I don't even understand.
Listen. She'll even be looking, and be like, damn. And this is how I knew the American women showed up, because when New Year's Eve hit, then you saw all the different bodies, and I was just like, oh, okay, because it was that Ghanaian body.
Right.
No disrespect to all the women and anything, but the bodies, whew. Listen,
I would have to take her with me, man.
Different. Oh no, you definitely could, but we'll go, and then we'll go out, have a fellas trip, we'd be straight. And the clubs was dope though.
How long did you stay?
3 weeks.
Oh, you was in 3 weeks. Wow.
I was in Africa for 3 weeks. Best time of
that
my
was a
life.
Vacation. 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Damn.
I went from December 20th. I came back January 7th or something.
For a little while.
That's what it would be for me.
My brother.
I ain't been anywhere for 3 weeks.
Let me tell you, if I did not have any kids, I considered it.
Ooh.
And we were supposed to go back. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it this trip this summer, but I might. But my boy's trying to. He told me that because his uncle. We stayed. Man, mind you, we stayed with his uncle. The nigga had a 10-bedroom house.
See, that made it easy too.
Bedroom. No, you can still do Airbnbs and all that, because we was still far away from things. But downtown, they have them everywhere. That's the whole thing. We want to go out there and buy land for like $7,000-8,000. You can buy land, and now with those trailers, those like containment trailers, they turn those into houses. You can turn them in houses. If I can get a house out there, turn that into Airbnb. What? Forget about it.
Man. Really?
Land is cheap.
I've always said that. Ever since watching the Malcolm X movie.
You said he wanted to do a double wide on aluminum trailers.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Mecca, because I'm forever watching the Malcolm X movie.
Yes.
I've always wanted to go to Mecca.
Yes. Listen, I'm telling you.
Did you get to visit Mecca?
No. That's in a different part of Africa. Different part. But that pilgrimage that I did on my own to these slave castles. That was it. That was like my Mecca. That changed like everything. I came back. It's fuck everything else.
People say that when you actually you get to go visit these places, you actually still feel.
Oh no,
I felt of the people.
All of our ancestors who went through there, you feel all of it. It makes you super pissed off at first, then sad, and then when you go into experiencing what I'm talking about, it was. And when you see where they're at, they're on this beautiful beach. Beautiful fucking water, and you see all of the hell. You can feel it, and it was 100 degrees. I'm talking like I lost 10 pounds out there. I lost 10 pounds because it was that hot. Oh, we ate. Oh, let me tell you out there. Listen. Shout out to Pizza Hut. Shout out to motherfucking KFC. It was the wave out there. Let me tell you, KFC and like America, they don't care about our health out there, but they care about it in Ghana. The only thing they sell in KFC out there, it's chicken. They call chips, the fries or whatever. Nothing else. No biscuits, no macaroni and cheese, no coleslaw. Oh no, you in this? Oh, and I forgot about it. Jollof rice, bruh. Jollof rice is the best rice in the world. Like what they do with this rice, I don't know what the fuck they put in this shit. We was killing that shit. And then you'll go to Pizza Hut, you get you some wings or whatever. And then of course I had to we went to, and that was another thing. I went to this one place. I had lobster dinner, drinks, all this. I paid like $30 US. Lobster, like full lobster.
Yeah, I know.
Drinks and all like $30. Compared to what our money goes so long there, bro, it's crazy.
I gotta get to Africa.
Listen, I'm telling you, I promoted heavy.
3 weeks.
Changed my fucking life. Man, you could go. Shit, I can't wait till my daughters get older so I can take them out there.
I won't be there 3 weeks, but I will go.
Why not? Listen, if you having that much fun as as I fucking had, like I was on the first 11 days, I was either drunk, tired, drunk some more, partied. The New Year's was the shit. We was in this party, outside, outdoor, like some of the most beautiful. Every black person from around the world came to Ghana. They say they sold over 500,000 visas.
Damn.
And they didn't expect half of those people to show up. 90% of those people showed up. That shit was flooded.
Ah, man.
Is Africa to do Atlanta?
Nah.
Oh.
Atlanta ain't got shit on it.
They ain't got shit on it.
They ain't got shit. Listen. Nothing. And it like the videos I can show you, like the pictures, what I took, like changes everything, man. Like it was just I was still in awe. I was just like, yo, I'm really on this long ass flight going to Africa. And you sit there, look at the map on your flight, and you're like, damn, this is really, I'm over this water. We've been over the water for like 8 hours.
Wow.
Straight water.
That's probably the worst part. 12 hours on the plane.
No, it ain't.
How long you said it was 12?
12. It wasn't, because what? You leave at 11, you're going to fall asleep. I don't know how you are on planes. I can fall asleep anywhere. I was gone.
Well,
gone. And then you just get high. You just get high before you get on, or you take some gummies. You can't do nothing when you up there. All you can do is sleep, watch movies.
12 hours.
Yeah. And you stand up.
What if a person got to use the bathroom?
You go to the bathroom.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
That's
not what I mean, man. You're sitting there, 12-hour flight, you're eating. And your bowel movement, you're bubbling, stomach is bubbling.
You go to the bathroom.
There's only one bathroom on a 12-hour flight, right?
No. It's
one bathroom.
What plane?
One. How many bathrooms?
It is like 7, 8 bathrooms
on a plane.
With you? Yeah, man.
I don't fly.
Oh well, damn! You know you have to fly over there. I mean, you can take the boat. You gonna be happy.
Yeah, I don't fly. I ain't gonna fly. I don't FF. I don't float or fly.
Why?
I'm scared.
Let me ask you this question, right? This is what I understand about black people, right? I know, and you, growing up, was the scariest nigga on the block. Would punch a hole through a nigga.
All day.
And you scared to get on them frequent flyer miles?
Okay, let me explain why.
All right, I want to hear it.
It's a matter of feet control on the gravity. 10 toes down cannot happen if you're up high. 10 toes can't happen if you're floating by.
Okay, you know, you like percentages, right?
Yes.
Less than 1% of planes go down. Less than 1%. You know how many people die on the road? And then I was on a plane coming back from going to Miami, right? This is the older lady. She said she ain't flying 7 years. You know, you made me think of her. And she was like, I should have took the Chinese bus from here to Atlanta. A Chinese bus, right? I was like, yeah, so what time are you supposed to get there? If I would have left at 8, I'd have got there at 12 noon tomorrow. Yeah. I said, yo, you know you're going to fly from here to Miami and then to Atlanta in a total of 4 hours?
What?
Compared to you being on a bus for 18?
Yeah.
And I said, and then she was like, oh, I was so nervous. I was like, and then she fell asleep. I was like, you wasn't really nervous, goddamn it. Your ass was going call in the hall. And you sitting up here, you worried about, you know how much time you save? I be up there, look, I flew home. I was working. I signed up the Wi-Fi. I had both of my laptops. Busting it down. Just sit up there chilling. All you do is talk to God. You believe in whoever God
something. Yeah.
Chill. Or you can watch a movie.
Find something to do. Watch a movie.
They give you free movies. Depending
I
on
could do that, but the 12 just seem extensive.
12 ain't nothing if you have something to do. They give you movies all day. They feed you 3 times.
When is the last time you flew on a plane?
When I went to do my registration.
And how long ago that was?
A couple of years ago.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
She's saying like 12 hours is nothing.
No, I said 12 hours is a lot to be on a plane.
It's more than a lot.
I said 2, 3, 4 hours. That's nothing.
Well,
that's extreme. Do you get to walk? You get to walk around the plane?
Yeah. On those longer flights, you can, because they give you certain designated places.
Sit next to the wrong person.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not doing 12 hours next to the wrong person.
I will fuck somebody up on that.
We would have to change
seats. You know you don't really got a choice, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Once you buy your seat, you can't.
Okay, wait. We always say, excuse me, you have a choice. Right or wrong?
You do. So in this case, what are you going to do? Not take the flight?
No. Me and dude have a conversation.
I mean, yeah.
And he gonna go talk to dude over there to see if he can switch.
I can understand that.
Tone, it's not how it works, sir.
Well, we're gonna have to figure something out.
Especially for a full flight.
Yeah, you gotta call the stewardess, don't you?
Yeah, for a full flight, ain't nothing you can do.
And a black man making a rush.
Let me tell you something, man. One time I flew.
They will turn that bitch around. Look, let me tell you how it works in the flight when you up in the air. They are the law up there.
Yeah.
You don't argue with them. You don't disrespect them. You don't threaten them because they ain't gonna fight you. They ain't gonna do nothing. They just gonna call the cops. And as soon as that bitch land, they gonna tell everybody stay in your seats. We need the cops to come on. They will come with the marshals and escort your ass to jail.
Remember
and give you a fair charge.
Remember they carried dude off the plane?
Yeah.
That was a little abrupt.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you a story.
The Asian dude.
How I almost got carried off the plane.
When was you on the plane? What year was this? 85?
This had to be about maybe a year ago. Maybe a year.
Where you flew to?
I flew to Myrtle Beach. Me and my right.
Oh, he did get on the. So where he act like he don't know where the bathroom at?
Because I didn't have no flight with no 7 bathrooms.
He probably ain't get up.
I don't know what we was.
He one of them. He didn't even get up.
I don't know. I don't know if we was flying Piedmont or Piedmont don't even exist no more.
What
or East Spirit? I don't know what flight it was. But anyway,
he said it was last year.
Piedmont?
I said a year and a half ago, almost 2 years.
But what the fuck is Piedmont?
Piedmont
Spirit?
Piedmont is an old plane company. People don't.
Did they have to wind it up in the back?
Oh, y'all can laugh.
Nah, but I'm just trying to say LaGuardia or JFK. Which one?
Both.
You
Piedmont, LaGuardia, JFK.
I gotta look this shit up. I ain't never heard
of this.
JetBlue?
JetBlue was there.
American?
At that time.
They been there.
Piedmont, not longer than Piedmont. Piedmont is, look up Piedmont.
There's an airline called Piedmont.
It might not be exist no more, but it's Piedmont. Piedmont, I think.
Okay, damn.
Anyway, we was on this flight.
Right.
And I could definitely contest to you with the marshals. Because we had this guy that sat behind us. I'd never forget this. Oh, it was my son. It was me, my mother, and my son.
Right.
We were flying to Carolina.
Right.
And we had this guy behind us, him and his wife and the baby. And the baby, I don't know what, the baby kept throwing milk. I mean, kept throwing the milk. So I said to the gentleman, listen, can you please stop? Because I had on the shirt. And once the milk hit my shirt,
right,
it stained up the shirt. It was nothing I could do. So I said, sir, you got to stop the baby from, throwing the milk.
Right.
He said, hey, man, it's a baby. You shouldn't act like that. It's just a baby. But you could control the baby throwing the milk. You're giving the baby the bottom.
Fact, though.
Make a long story short, the baby kept throwing the milk. I swear to God, I asked my son. I turned up, turned around. I am going to fuck you up on this plane right now.
You told them that?
Quick, my mother looked at me and said, never lie, don't lie. Ask my son.
Sit the fuck down.
Make it quick because they're going to call the marshals.
Yep.
Because I was going to bust this Asian man's ass. You hear me? I don't care about none of that. Your daughter throwing this fucking milk. This shit is all over the place.
This nigga,
my son was like this. Oh, man, he don't know. And so now you got to understand, they thought I was a football player. So you have to calm down.
Football player,
I had that whole row. Got to get up now. Now everybody got to get up. Because I'm about to whoop his ass and y'all can't sit there. Because I got to do my best. Hey, man, listen.
You know you'd have caught a Fed charge?
Yes.
Over some milk.
I'm telling you what
That's crying over spilled milk.
Hold on.
Fact, though.
Anybody would have sat through some baby throw milk on y'all on the flight.
Nah, what you supposed to do, you call the law, which is the stewardess and all that,
yeah.
and then they would have took care of it.
Exactly.
See, you going up there being big homie and
homie.
wanting to be
Almost
like, I just don't understand.
Off the
How
plane.
old are you now?
52.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you still fighting for?
I don't know.
Why? You ever thought of just going to boxing class?
Sometimes.
Thank you, Ted.
You might have some pent up aggression.
It got worse. See, y'all don't remember. Do you remember
Thank
Johnny?
you, Ted.
Do you remember Johnny?
No.
Johnny Johnny was part of Luke. He used to work in the Luke's candy store.
No, I remember.
Heavy set Johnny. They thought he was slow. He was a boxer.
Okay.
He put me inside golden glove. I got worse after that, man. Once I got into the ring and learned how to fight, I just fought.
So just do it now.
But your mind
nigga,
matures
do it
I'm
now.
too old to get in the ring and fight.
Why not? You see Mike Tyson? Get your ass in there and do some workout.
Wait a minute, Ted. Don't encourage that. You supposed to go to the part where his mind matured.
Wait a minute, man. Encourage that shit.
No.
I could still get it.
See?
No. We didn't say fight nobody. We just said go punch a bag.
No,
go punch a bag.
Yeah, I gotta hit somebody.
He's not gonna do that.
Yeah, but you can't hit that bag. That shit is about as heavy as us.
I still got 3 minutes in me.
That's cool.
After 3 minutes, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Nah, you can do it more because it's gonna make you want to do more.
No, 3
Like,
minutes.
look how much weight Mike Tyson lost.
Well, that's Mike Tyson. He been doing that for me.
Nah, bro. He went
street.
15 years before he got in the boxing ring again.
I'm street.
You
brawler.
tripping?
I'm street.
And he ready
brawler.
to fight. He ready to fight somebody else.
He was
now.
gonna fight Roy Jones. Remember?
No, he
fought Roy Jones.
That was the worst.
Yeah,
that was the
I ain't
worst.
see it,
That's
though.
what you gonna look like in the ring. You gonna look like
I
two
didn't see
drunk
it.
uncles.
That's what they look like?
What?
I didn't see it.
It was the funniest shit.
Uncle Drew.
Yeah, listen. Roy Jones didn't want to get hit. Every time he hit, he held Mike. Mike was trying to take his fucking head off. That shit was.
He didn't want to catch one of those from Mike.
He knew it.
At his age, too. That brain with a rock, and that'd have been it.
No, I'm just saying, you got to find something else. We don't need you fighting out here. Because, look, you know, niggas out here ain't fighting no more.
Even my woman told me I got anger issues. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong.
You might want to explore that, my brother.
I don't know why I got anger issues.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I started drinking at 13, right? From 13 to like 20, I think it was my 23rd birthday, I had to stop drinking hard liquor. Because I was angry.
13?
Inside. Angry from everything, the bullshit, family, all of that.
I don't drink.
No, but what I'm saying is, my temper that I had, because of everything that I was going through, the liquor was making it worse. So I stopped drinking hard liquor for 7 years. From 23 to 30. I stopped drinking. All I drank was red wine.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm 52 years old, and I still smoke. And if that's making me angry, I don't know what's going on. No,
it must be. You need to figure that out then. You ever thought about going to counseling?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I did.
But my thing is, you know you already go to counseling, right? You know I went to counseling before, right?
Yes.
And I stopped going because I'm like, nigga, I'm doing this now.
Talking. You just gotta find that person. Yeah.
No, I can speak about my story to anyone, and it made me feel great.
Oh.
And why am I paying a nigga for that?
I can't just speak to anybody, but I understand.
But this is therapy to me.
That's what the show became for me.
So that's what I mean. Like, you could just do it, though.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah. Just figure it out.
I haven't said that before.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. I just
Where
called
you
you Dr.
Phil from?
How'd you get upset by me calling you Dr. Phil? I said Dr. Phil.
I'm not a white man making millions. You just
not yet. I mean, you ain't gonna be white.
Okay, then.
Yeah. But my thing is, you just gotta address that. It's all about look. Health is the only thing wealth that we have, and you got babies. Like you got grandkids and you got babies. So you need to be here. What the fuck you fighting for? You know, the last time I had a fight, we was all on 42nd Street, and we all this in the book. We was all on 42nd Street. It was me, Tommy, everybody. It was murder. It was all that. And then we had that fight.
Cold?
What the fuck? We was somewhere. No, we wasn't cold. We was just down on 42nd Street, and then some drunk dude came up. Then we wound up jumping him. Then I was called Flower Pot Man because I threw a flower pot at him and everything. I was like, well, what the fuck am I fighting for? I still feel bad about that. I even said sorry to the man in the book. I was like, look, whoever you were, I'm sorry. That was the stupidest shit ever.
I ain't that damn sensitive.
Yeah.
I will bust your ass. I don't care.
Because my thing is, like, I don't need to hurt nobody. Like, I don't need to do anything. Like, even arguing. Like, I don't need my stress level to get up for what?
I can't help it. That's my therapy.
What?
My therapy is to cause somebody pain.
It's therapy for stresses to fight.
This nigga need Jesus. This is
what I deal with.
Yo, I'm telling you.
How are you 52 and you still want to get them hands?
Because you know what? Let me just...
Look, I'm not even going to argue with you. It's one time. You remember one time he threatened me one time?
I did not threaten you.
Yes, he did. Look. This is what he did. I'm going to tell him. He don't even remember the story. We was on the 4th floor. This is when Benji was in jail. Right? Mm-hmm. And I was staying there for them 7 months before he kicked me out.
I remember that.
Right?
I remember he was there.
So his girl, Nikki, when he was at the time, came in the house and we were talking and I said something to her or whatever. And I don't know what he heard down that hallway, but he came to the door. He was like, yo, what the fuck did you say to my girl? I said, what? It's like, nigga, I ain't say nothing to her. Like, you really came in there with the stern voice.
With you, Tad?
Yeah, nigga. That was the only time.
I can't.
It's like, what you said?
I can't see that with you.
You did.
I cannot.
It's okay. I didn't take it personal because I was like, nigga, you heard wrong. Why would I hit on your girl and you standing right there?
The only person I ever got angry with in that crew was maybe me and Jay always stayed bumping heads. I don't know what the fuck we used to argue over the window. It's a long story. When we was doing what we was doing, we used to argue over the window. Because you could see everybody coming in the building. So we used to argue over the window. But other than that, I can't remember that. Let it be known
that there was another window.
Facts. Yes, it was two of them, yeah. But you ain't want to open that gate.
But no, you know what it was? No, let's keep it 100. This is what it was.
What?
You couldn't... People knew you was in the living room window. But if you go to the bedroom window, nobody knew you was in there because that room was always kept without a light because he never had a bulb in the light.
Fact, though. I remember that.
You understand what I'm saying? You always could go to the back room because we used to watch Homegirl take a shower in the cross the window.
So you'll peep in Tom, nigga?
No. It was like 3 in the morning.
I ain't into that shit.
Nope, you put that on tape, nigga. It's the Me Too movement, nigga.
I don't know what he talking about, though. They going back. They going back 20, 30 years, too. Yeah. I ain't agree to that shit. Hell no.
No, we good. We just gonna change the subject on that nigga. You talking about?
Anyway,
look, that statute of limitations.
The window was comfortable. It had a cushion.
I was just telling about the window.
The window was cushioned. Had a cushion. It was comfortable. They fought about the window.
Yeah. Because Jay, he never used that back room.
Yeah.
He always threw the equipment in that back room. Or that was a room that anybody used.
How the fuck did y'all get that many rooms and then no it was. And Steve only had a 1-bedroom.
Steve was only one man.
But I only had a 1-bedroom too.
Oh yeah.
That shit is
it's so bugged out how my whole family came through that whole place.
Through the whole block. The whole block.
Well no, I only through that place. I never lived anywhere else on the block. I know my mom had a whatchamacallit,
Did she
Paulette
live in
building.
67?
She had an apartment in Paulette building. God bless her.
Yeah,
but all I remember is 1700.
How's that? Have you heard from my son? He's still balling?
I don't know if he's still balling. I know he went to Connecticut, but I don't really like.
Oh, he did. He
went to Connecticut. Yeah. But that was right after like he went. But then Paulette passed away, so I don't know. Every time I see his pops, I say what up or whatever, But I don't really say.
Moved from over here.
I don't listen. When I tell you I don't see.
I ain't seen him.
I ain't seen nobody.
I ain't seen him in a while.
The only person I see is Benji. That's it. The only person I see.
Amen. Well, at least you get to see him. Amen.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's look. And I told people this, right? Just because we don't rock with each other, don't mean I'm gonna disrespect you. My truth is my truth. It's gonna be that. It ain't never gonna change. I lived it. I knew it. Right? There's no reason to put them down or anybody down. Let alone my family. I'm not gonna let nobody else. You know
I wish she would think the way you think. That's all.
That's never gonna happen. For some odd reason, I was meant to be different. Listen, I was meant to be different. Let me tell you my dynamic. I have 2 parents. Both are cancers. July 19th, July 20th. They both got 5 kids. Both of them got 5 kids. For some odd reason, they decided to negate me and focus on the other 4. Ain't that irony for your ass?
And you're the one, the most successful.
I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My thing was, I know what I do with my life. I don't know what they do but I know their potential. We all can read and write and do arithmetic really well.
I will say this. I missed them. I missed them like hell. I mean, I understand, but I just...
You know the hard part? Like, I don't.
I understand that.
I don't. I miss, seeing my nieces and nephews grow up.
And how they doing.
Right. But I always know how they doing because my aunt, she's the filter. She tells me everything. That's how I knew Benji was in the hospital. I showed up, but I showed up a day late before he checked out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like if my mom needed me, like keyword needed me, I'd be the first thing there.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that in the past. So
right. So I'm not worried about that part. But my thing is, in order for this relationships to be reconciled, they gonna have to come to me this time. Cause Tab always was the one, yo, let's go to you. What you want to do? Yo, let me help you out with this. Cause I'm a giving nigga. Like I'm gonna help somebody out. That's just who I am. But this time, nah. I'm good.
I never understood that. And every time that used to come up, I used to always act like I didn't want to, because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say or how to say. You know what the hardest thing is being friends with you and your brother.
Why?
Because I always felt like I was torn between.
Nah.
Because what we did is what we did. And I'm talking about your brother now.
Right.
What we did is what we did.
Right.
We're friends.
Right.
We may not be speaking right now, but we're fucking friends.
Right.
I'm pretty sure if something go wrong and he knows it's wrong, he's going to come. Just like I'm going to go if something's wrong.
Right.
But it was always one of the things, like he always, at times, like you had, why you hanging with Tad? Why not? Like
because, like, you understand, right? For some odd reason, I was never, like, celebrated for what I did. You know what I'm saying? It was always, oh, you think you this, or you think you that, or you think you mommy's best kid. After a while, I just started agreeing, like, yeah, goddamn it, yeah, you're right. This is what I'm saying.
You were treated like an ugly duckling in an ugly world.
But I was, though.
And I can honestly say
Let me tell you what, listen. When I realized is that my parents were definitely, once I realized 2 things. I realized that I was an oops. That was one.
I don't think so.
No. Trust me, I know the story. I was an oops.
Okay.
My mama was the other woman. She wasn't with my pops. Okay. That nigga didn't want me. I'm telling you, I love that man so much because of the fact that he didn't want me. Because I didn't fall in love with a ghost.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about the nigga. So when I see him now, because my siblings and his kid, we're we have a great relationship now. And now I see him. He still denies that I'm his son. I'm like, look at me, dumb. I look just like you. The older I get, I look more like you. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't want me. But I respect him so much for that because you didn't play double dutch in my life. I put this in the book too. You ain't play double dutch.
You just stayed away.
Yeah, you stayed away. He was like, all right, I ain't even gonna fake go in and out like I ain't double dutch. You fake in and out. I ain't even gonna do that. I'm just drop the rope. Peace. That's why I never was mad. They was shocked when I first went over there and he lived in Co-op City my whole life. Word? Let that breathe. My whole life.
Ooh.
Co-op.
Right up the block.
Yeah.
Right up the fucking block. Right up the highway. Yeah. When you found out? How did you find out?
Because through my I knew he always lived up there. I didn't know he was there my whole life. And he was and he tried to name my brother, his son, he tried to make him a junior. And his wife squashed it. He was like, you got a son. That's why I got his punk ass name. I got his first name, I got my mama's last name. He didn't want me and understand. And then
even his new wife?
Yeah.
Or his wife?
His wife,
what she knew of you.
She's the sweetest lady ever. Sweetest lady ever. Includes me, like always checks out. She read my book and everything like that because I changed names because I ain't trying to get sued, And then
we wondered that. Didn't we say that?
Yeah, yeah. I changed names because I don't like it. It ain't a book to put nobody down.
Right.
I guarantee it's
an
easy read.
It's about me.
Right. This is just my truth and I'm putting it out there. Now, however you feel about it, like case in point, my aunt, it made her cry. She called me crying because she was one of the people who knew me from being a youngin'. And didn't know half of the shit that I was going through. She couldn't even realize, like, how do you remember being in South Carolina in a house with no plumbing at 7, 8 years old? I said, that shit was traumatizing. We didn't have no plumbing. Like, we had to go down to a well.
As a person who knows Carolina had to go to them wells.
Yeah, to them wells.
I know what that shit is like. Man.
Why you think I go
That's not funny.
Listen, why you think I go so hard?
You gotta boil that water before you drink it, before you bathe in it, all of that. That shit is not funny.
I was just like, this some slave shit.
I didn't know that myself.
And then also going to pick beans out in the field, like for money. String beans, nigga. Them old cotton fields.
String beans, yes.
You know what that heat is like?
Man, I know what you're doing.
In the summer.
String beans and corn. That's
bruh,
what they used to pick.
Bruh.
And then you had to pop them open.
It was based upon weight. You had to go in there, and I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm a kid. I ain't supposed to be doing this shit in the summer. I remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just being down there with my grandmother, God bless her soul and everything like that. But everything just changed. I just was different when I came back. When I first came back to the block, let me tell you what changed my whole perspective and put all the seeds in me. We got back. We went to Steve's house. Go in the house. I opened the fridge. Wasn't no food. We ain't had no food. I came back on a Sunday. In the summer, right before school started, we ain't had no food. We ain't get our stamps till Friday. We ate macaroni and butter with water for 5 days. Mind you, I'm coming from South Carolina. My grandmother had the deep freezer. We had food, grits, like put everything out, like all the frozen shit, all that. We ain't have no food. I'm sitting there bugging like, bro, what's going on? I'm 12. That's why I tried to sell weed. I was like, Ma, you can't give me the things I want. I'm going to go ahead and get it myself. Then I realized that wasn't it. I ain't like the hours. So I was like, fuck it.
Yo, I'm so glad that didn't work out for you.
Who you I ain't like the hours.
I'm so glad that didn't work. I used to be mad when you just wanted to live in that environment. I didn't understand.
I just wanted to be around y'all because I was having fun.
But I knew that.
I wasn't doing the same. Only thing I was doing was drinking.
It had nothing about what you was doing. I just was angry because that's where you wanted to be.
Right.
My kids went through the same thing. You know, my two other boys, they went through the same thing with Dad, but that's where you're at. Yeah. And I understand because the lifestyle we were living at that time was fascinating.
Right.
We had a ball. I ain't gonna front. We had a ball. We were able to. I don't even want to get into that. But
yeah, but I understand what you're saying. But you gotta understand. I think most of my life, and I broke this down, I was looking for love and acceptance somewhere because I wasn't getting it from home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't getting it. I was getting all the negative shit. Like, if you don't want to go to school. Like, one day, like, when I was going to, what was that, 147? No, I was on 147. What's that shit down the block? 6th train? IS 200? IS 200? Anyway.
6th train or
middle,
2 train?
No, I mean the 2 train. Right there, IS 200.
167. That used to be the old IS 167.
Yeah.
Now it's...
I have no idea. But anyway, we was going down there.
CSI something like
and
that.
one week, I just like I was feeling sick one day, and then mommy ain't let me. Like I didn't have to go to school the whole week. I didn't ask. I just didn't get up and go, and she was cool with that. And I was like, what? I was like, nah, I need to go to school, cause school saved my life. I'd be dead right now if it wasn't for school. I tell you that. I tell everybody all the time. I wrote that in the book. If it were not for education, I'd be dead. Cause I ain't have no safety net. I ain't have a safety net since '95. Like, let that breathe. A whole time where I was out here just doing what I gotta do. Many a times with $20 in my pocket, had a job in high school. I'm the only nigga in the house with a job. How's that possible? And I'm sitting there like, and that's what made me different. When I used to come home, like it's weird because the apartment I live in now is the apartment I went through the most hell with. The most hell with. It's only 2 niggas on this earth I hate. My little brother and sister father and Sean, my mom's ex-boyfriend. And Sean dead, and they told me he died. They expected me to feel bad. I said, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck. You put me through the most hell. But in the place I'm living, that I went through the most hell is where I'm trying to build my empire. Ain't that some shit?
That's real.
I remember Sean, too.
Yeah. Piece of shit. I told him, like, you shouldn't have let me come to his funeral. And then and my little brother and sister father, he already know. He know. And I didn't even know I had this much disdain for this nigga until I saw him, like Paulette's mom and everything. We called her mom. She was Miss Jeffrey. They were having her 80th birthday party in the basement, in the building, in Paulette's building. Okay. So we go in there. So I'm sitting there. My mom, we was in there. I took her. We was in there chilling, right? And then my little brother and sister father came in the house. Like, and I'm not an angry person, but I had rocks in my stomach. I was angry. Like, I didn't even know these emotions could come up in me. That's how angry I was for this nigga. So he came, my mom walked, and I'm overprotective of my mom. I've always been like that. She goes over to speak to mom, whatever, and then he follows her. So I followed her, because I ain't want that nigga around him at all. Especially what he did, he abused her, and I watched it, and I saw it. 1990, 10. What? I can remember that shit like it was yesterday. So we go, and and then my mom walked away. He looked at her like with some stink look. Oh, I flipped. Oh, if it was not for cameras in that, I would have went to jail. If it wasn't for cameras in that building, I would have went to jail. I was ready. I was ready. So I went outside. I'm angry. I'm on the phone with Chris. I'm telling her and all that. This nigga comes out with his arm around my little sister. So I knock his arm off. I never wanted a man to hit me so badly so I could say it was self-defense. I stepped to him nose to nose, and I was like, do you know what the fuck you put me and my family through? I said, he was like, yeah, get it all out. I was like, get it all out. I want you to hit me right now. So we get in the elevator. This nigga gets in the elevator with us. So it's me, him, and Sharice. If Sharice wasn't there, I kid you not, I would have stopped that shit. I would have beat the brakes off this nigga in that elevator.
And you don't fight.
No, but
so for somebody to make you angry,
listen. I will give him.
You put in work, but
I will give him the business today. He give me 5 minutes and it'll be a wrap. I just want to beat his ass.
And for all those who think he can't throw his hand, don't be mistaken.
But I choose not to.
Because our whole crew at that time was definitely
But I don't mean. But him, he'll get 5 minutes. Like I'll give him. Oh no, tremendously. Like I watched him punch my mom into a crib in 1990. I can remember that shit like it was yesterday, my nigga. So, and it's all in the book. It's all
we gonna end it here because
we done talked about a lot. I'm sorry. We done got deep.
Because we definitely got we got like 2 hours of talk time. But it's Tone said this too.
What?
Tone said, yo, you know when we get with Tab, that's gonna be like a 4-hour conversation.
Yeah.
I said, nah, man, he gonna run into that.
So we got so much to talk about, so many layers.
We ain't done yet.
Yeah.
Shit, we got a lot
more
back.
I'm just gonna label this part 1.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna label this part 1.
Yeah.
And
Let's
we're
do
gonna
that.
come back to part 2 whenever you can get the time.
I ain't got nothing but time. Look, I don't got my kids on Monday, Wednesdays, and every other weekend.
Okay.
So I'm free.
Well, I'm gonna try to see if we can hook together for a weekend.
Yeah.
Where we can have a good night in here, where we can get our drinks on and have really podcasts.
Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, we made it to 8 o'clock, and I'm about to go handle this BI. But you know what I mean. And then before you go, just this is all real. This ain't nothing to put nobody down. This is just my facts, and I'm not afraid of my history. I'm not afraid of what I went through. I'm not afraid of my mistakes or anything like that. I'm not afraid to put it out. When I tell you I bared it all in this book, Black Therapy, The Life That Almost Killed Me, because this life almost fucking killed me. Almost. I was stressed as a teen. I went through it. I went bald. I was going bald at 16, bruh. Like, I had the LeBron before the LeBron.
I'm telling you, you sitting here, you telling a lot of stuff that I didn't even...
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Now you got to read the book.
And now, yeah. Because now I'm thinking like, damn, was he going through all that while we were all in the circle? Yeah. So what we were paying attention to, we weren't really paying attention to you. Because you going through it and we sitting in the circle in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ain't know it. A lot of people say that.
With a smile on his face.
Because I had to, like, it was school. Like, it was school.
I took it all as a learning
in high school, I didn't miss no days. I ain't miss no day because I had to get out of that hell from being over there. I ain't want to be around Sean. I had to get around him. And then that's when I know it was different. He stepped to me, tried to, beat me up. My mom took up for him.
I remember him too.
That's how I'm protective of my kids, but I let it be known. Anybody ever that comes in and tries to do anything to them, it's a wrap. It's over.
Gotta hurt you.
It's over.
I gotta hurt you.
Yeah. But my thing is, this is all my facts. Yeah, I was going through that, but look where I'm at now. That's why I tell people, one foot in front of the other. That's it. Keep doing. Go for your goals. That's where I'm at right now, and I don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, who I am, what I do, what I post, where I go is on me.
I'm living mine, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm living my dream. This is when I. Oh man. When I saw, man, you heard that?
That's what
we got that recorded.
That's why I want to say why
that shit recorded.
I want to say why this nigga's still fighting. Why? Now this is the way you ended on you, Poppy. Your old ass still out here fighting.
No, man, you heard that, Pop? Oh my God.
Your old ass out here still fucking fighting.
Man, I forgot that.
My ball joint had less pop when it broke.
Boy joined my car. He was in it. Yo, you know what's my car broke down right there, 173rd, in the middle of Boston Road.
Wow.
Me and him was stuck there about 2 hours. I'm talking about when I say the middle
up
under the street, like
by
in the middle.
By players. by the gas station, the school,
in between the
gas
station, the school, right in the middle of the street.
And people beeping the horn.
I just came out of McDonald's and the whole wheel shit.
This how it sounded.
Wow.
You couldn't move.
Just how my knee sounded. That shit hurt too, man.
Car went
Y'all
down.
laughing. That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
He sat there, finished ate the McDonald's.
Yo, we gonna finish this. We
Yeah.
gonna set up.
Were you saving the what? We'll talk about that
on
off camera.
On the light? You talking about?
No. The video. Like, this is a lot of footage.
Oh, I got it. I take it here and I can just upload it straight to YouTube.
Okay.
Once I get it to YouTube, I'm gonna share it with Facebook. I'm just gonna put a title on it. And that's it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, and I probably, you know what, I'm probably gonna put like when friends get together.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, listen, we family, man. I don't call y'all friends.
You're right.
It's different.
You're right.
Like I was so you don't even understand when I called y'all. Hey, you saw when I got on the phone. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I was like, nigga, where the fuck you been?
I said, yo, I'm good. I was just, I don't know.
Yeah, cause you changed your fucking number, and I'm like,
I didn't know. No. I never changed the number. What happened was the phone. The phone that I'm using now,
right.
I had that number for 10 years.
How the fuck? Like I called that number.
Never used it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
There's a job phone. I had that phone.
And
it used to be a flip, right, Tom?
Yeah.
It used to be a flip phone.
And who gave me your number? Tommy.
He just came from being a Flintstone. He just get a touch screen.
Tommy don't know. Tommy is the mecca.
I mean, he is a sage like me.
Yes,
bruh.
he
That's
is.
my guy.
He is. Tommy, and I'm telling you, he walked up with us one day. We was in Starlight. I said, sit down, man. He was
on a bike, I thought.
He was on a bike. Come
Crazy.
sit down, get in the podcast.
Because he saw us on the show, and he knew where the building, because we had the camera pointed at the building.
Right.
He knew what building we was pointed at, so he rolled down the hill. He said, yeah, y'all go right there.
Yeah, because we run into because he up on a concourse, so we run into each other all the time. So that's the guy. Yeah.
He's definitely gonna be. I definitely gonna make sure with him. Matter of fact, I might bring both of y'all back.
Yeah. You might have more tape.
Yeah, that's okay. It's worth it.
Nah,
it's definitely
worth
it.
But me and him, like me and Teran, we all hung. Like me and Teran we ran the street. That's the last time I really got drunk that I don't remember. I lost hours of my life.
He was a lover, little man lover T.
Yeah,
he
my guy.
Yeah. When I saw him, and I'm telling you, when I saw him and his mom, that broke me down because I didn't see his mom in years.
Yeah.
But we gonna wrap up. We gonna get up out of here.
No doubt.
It's been the Randy Tone Show with our special guest, like I've always said, Tab Isaiah Brown.
Yeah.
I hate Isaiah Brown. Man. People gotta get used to Isaiah Brown. So I'm always gonna call him Tab Washington.
I mean, it's Tab. It's Tab all day.
I love Tab, so I'm gonna go on Tab.
Yeah.
Until we meet again, people, make sure you tune in the Living Room TRT. We can be located on YouTube, We also can be located on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you friend requests on Facebook. And make sure you check out the Instagram.
And make sure you have peace and love always and a woody woo.
And a woody woo. Y'all have a good night. We out of here.